Welcome. We got some more Monster Rancher Battle League action for you guys tonight. How are y'all doing tonight? It's way too loud in my headset. Maybe it's too loud in general. One sec. Let me take a look at the metering. A little loud. Turn it down a tiny bit. The song is a little bit louder than the actual in-game audio, but I have too much stuff in my pockets. Got my phone, keys, wallet. Come on. But yes, welcome to another installment of Monster Rancher Battle League. This one is fun because all the names are fucking stupid. Like, not all of them, but most of them. Just a parade of names, each worse than the last. With Mango Mamba far and away at the top. And then Matmore's, I assume, is a real thing. I don't know. Macaquinho, I assume is how that's pronounced. But I don't know what that means. So I'm not passing judgment on that one, because I don't know what that means. The rest of them, though, come on, guys. What part did I... Means little monkey? That's pretty cute. What part did I mispronounce? It's a joke between you and your bro. Okay. I mean, he is a little monkey. But anyway, yeah, let's take a look at the actual monsters. We got Golem belonging... It's a golem named Golem belonging to Genki, of all people. We had somebody enter as Genki, and they entered one of 4 monsters from the show. 4 monsters of the show, but this is one of those 4 monsters from the show. We got Cat, which is a normal name. That one's okay. That one belongs to Damon. It is Damon's first time in the Monster Rancher Battle League, and I'm excited to see their monster. Mango Mamba belongs to Vibberbuns. Good name. Ronald Servo, I assume, is how that's supposed to be pronounced. 7, not really usually used for an L, Stardust, but I think I can struggle through that. And then Macaquinho. Call him Maca. The ape belongs to Matt Moore, as we were talking about earlier. Word I'm not going to say in full, belonging to Tix. And the numbers to the plane on Lost, and then Ivern, who I'm just going to call Ivern, belongs to JP because no one else raises Mock. And then Karen is aptly named, and that is Cronius's monster. Each digit in Ronald Servo is supposed to be pronounced individually, like Sleeper Agent Trigger. No, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to say that. Stardust is going to watch the VOD later, and something in him is going to awaken. And he's going to assassinate the president. That's what's going to happen. Macaquinho. That's what I've been saying, though. What have I been pronouncing wrong? Oh, is it Maca instead of Maca? Like a hard A instead of an O? Maca. Macaquinho. Part of the magic of the league. Yeah, so I'm just gonna say bomb for that one because I'm not saying that whole word. I don't know if you can tell by my complexion, but something feels off if I were to say that. Something would be off if you said that too, Tix. But you know, I'm now white, so you can get away with it. Maybe. What are you guys doing to me? What is this? McDonald's. Macaquinho. Anyway, there's a lot of shit going on already. Let's get into our first match. We got Golem, the Golem belonging to Genki. A couple of you know who Genki is, but I'm going to leave it as a surprise for now. I love Golem's normal portrait. He's just pardon the pun, but he's like so stone-faced. He's just like, yes, I am just vibing. Okay, let's get our predictions going. You got a Golem, and you got a Power Undine. Undine. Undine's how you say it. Everybody's saying Undine. The fuck you talking about? Golem and Karen. Can anyone stand up to the Karen? It's square jaw. That's square everything. I used to have a square jaw 30 pounds ago. Now I just got a chin. I'm really excited for summer to be back, spring at least, with no work, because I got back into skateboarding last year at the end of the year. I used to skateboard all the time, and now I'm a super out of shape old man, and I was loving it. But I didn't start until like November, so I had like 3 weeks of skating, and then it snowed here in Canada. But now it's March. No, it's April. It's April, and I'm excited to get a head start on it. And, you know, maybe Battle of the Barracks, bro. So I was watching a lot of Battle of the Barracks over the winter, and a fun thing about Battle of the Barracks is everybody can do shit switch. I don't know why. How do people do shit switch? That's fucking nonsense. That is like magic. Anyway. Yeah, here's my triple heel flip switch. Can't do it regular, I can do it switch. Golem versus Karen. Golem has the exact same build as the other two fucking Golems. Oh my god, look at that. Karen asked to see the manager. Manager's having none of it. Can I 1v9 like Mike Flaley? They called him a skater. Bro, I don't know how, like, what the context for that video is, but everybody's seen that video, you know? I was betting on Karen when you remembered Ice Sword. She's a power-based... She's power-based, though. Did you guys not take a look at it? She's only used Cold Fog, but Cold Fog's not her damage dealer. It's still not a great move, you're right. Especially when it misses. Ice Sword. It's 44 damage. Look at that. Procs the power, though. 1 second left. Golem goes for kick at 78. That's going to absolutely explode Karen. She gets the grit. Karen's never given up. Never raised Undine, and people always said it wasn't good. Well, I mean, it's not good, but it's especially not good if you have no power. Karen at least is power-based. See, 420 power. Ah, misses Ice Sword. Ice Sword hits. Big crit for 60 damage. There's a kick at 78. 200. Guts correction. Not doing Karen any favors. Little flick to the forehead. Goes for the Cold Fog. Golem gets out of the way of that. Golem is a service industry worker. He's had enough of this shit. Oh, misses the brow hit at 80. Another Ice Sword. Karen needs to use those whips, though, because the whips do a lot of withering, and that's the only thing stopping Golem from winning, is the potential of withering. Here comes an Ice Sword that misses at 66. Both mons can attack. Who's going to go first? Here comes a brow hit, 79. Another crit. Didn't need it, but he got it anyway. So Golem, the Golem, wins 2-0. Karen is defeated from the start. Back from whence you came, Suburbia. Did he flicker in the fort? Yeah, it's one of the best moves in the game. He didn't do it in this one, but this Golem has another attack where he gets a running start at it. And that's one of the best moves in the game as well. I was told by Apple Care. Cat versus JP's social insurance number. Let's get a prediction going. Who do you like? Do you like Cat? Do you like Ivern? Okay, let me pull up my schedule so I can mark down wins and losses. That's important. Also, just so you guys are aware, I will be uploading every VOD to YouTube. It will be completely unedited because, like a 4-hour VOD, editing it every single day. Like, I don't make any money doing this, so it's not conducive to my mental health to edit down 4 hours of footage every single night. Because it takes about 2 hours to edit a 4-hour video. And then encoding and all that shit. My encoder's been giving me a hard time lately. So it's going to be completely raw, but everything is going to be timestamped, so you can skip through all of the breaks and shit like that. Prediction is gone. No one got my funny joke, but that's okay. We got cat, and we got a big tree. Ooh, headbutt. Also, the VOD for Freshman Cup is about 2/3 up. I did the pools. I have not done top 8. I went to upload top 8 today, and it said it was going to take 28 hours to encode. So I was like, you know what, fuck this. I got to figure out a workaround. So I'm still working on that. But while I was frustrated making that video, just like Cat's frustrated getting those pats in, that's a big-ass leaf gun. 78. But while I was frustrated, I made an entire other short little video, but it's Monster Hunter. No Phantom Claw? No. So I was actually talking to Damon about this. Bolt is absurdly difficult to skip. The requirements for Bolt are like 150 intelligence, skill, and loyalty combined or something like that. Like that's the lower threshold for Bolt. So you kind of need to do it before that point. And I'm pretty sure this Pixie is born with a higher aggregate than that. So it's hard. So he'll be getting it eventually. He just didn't get it yet. Kiss misses. Blows him like Kiss, but Ivern's not about that life. Misses the toxic arrows though. So Ivern has an interesting build because this build is only doable in vanilla. Toxic arrows is a chain in this game, but it's not a chain in vanilla. So JP made the monster on hard mode, swapped over to vanilla to get the text he wanted, came back to hard mode. Totally illegal, but there's not really many other monsters that you can do that with. There's a couple monsters that are like the opposite, like Plant or Ghost has a tech chain in vanilla that is not a chain in hard mode, but there's nothing else that's like the opposite. Anyway, Cat goes for the kiss last second. Look at that. Look at him vogue. He's like, Thinks he's in the club. Anyway, game 3 coming up. What a cheater. Big, fat cheater. Oh, 74 damage with the headbutt. So Ivern's an interesting build. There's not a lot of builds. We saw the Pixie Ayakane that had it. It is allowed. It is allowed. You're fine. Don't worry about it. There's not a lot of builds, but we saw Ayakane the Pixie that also had maxed offenses. Both offenses maxed. Pat with the 50 damage. Headbutt lands. That's going to be a KO. Ivern wins that one. 2-1. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box moves. So Ivern wins. He doesn't though. What do you mean he doesn't? What are you talking about? It's level. Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, as opposed to going full Like full life, full in one, full skill or whatever. Look at this. Who's the better plant? If only I had a channel points reward that fit this situation. Pick your pick. Pick your pick, you know? Did Salaryman submit another gel in Monster Hunter Battle League 2? I don't think he submitted a single Monster Hunter Battle League. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I don't think he did. And he's super busy with work and stuff right now, so. Everyone else submitted a gel. There's like 6 gels, but he did not. Okay, do you like Naga? Retire unbeaten. He did it. He's like, you know what? Time to ride off into the sunset. Okay, you got 5 seconds left. Make your bets. See you, JP. I assume you're still at work. God, I just realized he has ears on the side of his head. What is this fucking... This is actually a hate crime. And the fact you get this from the Bob Marley CD? Come on, man. Oh, the jabs. The big jabs doing no damage. Ango Mamba steals the lead back with the thwack. Goes for another one. That one misses, though. More jabs. I think on this build, obviously it's doing okay right now, but I think the way to build this would have been to go harder into power at the beginning. Because you can always scale it back later. As long as your intelligence is more than double, it's not wasted. Ooh, minus 47. Never occurred to you that at least for dreads, that's 100% what it's supposed to be, though. Mango Mamba. Not a fan of reggae. Wins game 1. But yeah, I just realized that those are ears on the side. That's so weird, man. This plant's slapping. So's Mango Mamba. Stop using power moves. You've played this game before, Tix. You know. Oh, Seagun misses at 81. Toxic Pollen could be pretty big here. It's a lot of withering on poison gas. Goes for it again. Big withering bones. Mango Mamba. Up by quite a bit right now. Bump. Needs to move back if he wants to do any damage. But he's not doing it. He's just getting thwacked and slapped and assaulted. 260 damage on the tail assault. Mango Mamba is going to win that one 2-0. He's a Bossa Nova fan. He's already doing the waltz. You see the little movements? Okay, next up we got Stardust's Monster. We got Ronald Servo. And we got Macaquinho. Mambas are from Africa. Ooh. That's a good point. Okay, we got a hanger and we got an ape. I'm not typing out the numbers every time. Sorry, Stardust. But we got Ronald. We got Macaquinho. Look at that. Big power, big skill. Rest of the points in life. Ronald is a big damage boy. Macaquinho, a little bit more well-rounded, though that has not traditionally been a super great strategy in C rank. A lot of damage potential, though. Pretty sure it's just a normal power 8 build, which will be very spooky to go up against for this hanger. Call him Ronald. Ron 47D. Ron 47D 53R Ervo. It's off to a great start. Yeah, you got 5 seconds left. And here we go. Roll assault at 69. Look at how small he is, little baby monkey. That's because I made him fresh on a memory card. So his little baby. Grab throw, gets it. Grabs him by the ankles. 278 damage. Maka up to a good start. This is like a gigantic size difference though. Hanger's one of the biggest monsters in the game. Oh, hits him with the laser cutter. A lot of damage, a lot of withering. Ronald procs the anger. 94% on hammer follow. That can just win it here. He's going to go for low kick at 99. Still good. Oh, dodges the 86. Is that going to be it? Maka wins on an 86. No, no, no. There's the grit. Ronald's still in it. Ronald, you got anything? Hammerfall at 73. And there we go. He killed the baby monkey. Here, did you miss any hair content? You did not. No hairs yet. Ronnie wins game 1. Goes for it again. He's like, you know what? It worked last time. It's going to work this time too. No withering on that. Here comes the roll assault. Ooh, 257. There's anger. Another cutter would be really good right now. 67, 68. He goes for it. Just gouges that monkey's eyes out. No longer allowed at the zoo. Okay, so Ronald wins that. I actually accidentally wrote down he won 32-0 instead of 2-0. Why no grit? Why no grit, young monkey? Okay, let's pull up the bracket. I have not updated any of this yet, but we'll do it right now. You got Karen losing to a golem. Ivern wins. Mambo wins. Ah. So, my Mango Mamba move. Or bomb. And then we got Ronald beating up the monkey. Worst field trip to the zoo ever. Here we go. Round 2. So I have a lot more channel points, sound effects, and stuff like that I want to add. I've been working on them, but I've just had so much issues with video stuff lately that I'm kind of burnt out on making basically anything at the moment. But I'm hoping that by Sunday, I'll have a couple more sound effects. I don't think I'm going to have an animation done for Sunday, but next week I want to have an animation done sometime. So we'll have one more animation, probably for Monster Hunter. And Golem and Ivern. Tree or rock? You know, grass beats rock. Pokemon said so, so you know it's true. You're betting on words? Don't know what that means. Rock Ape's portrait looks so sad. Bro, he already knew. He's like, I have an 18 guts rate. Maybe it's a code? Maybe it opens up his locker at work. Okay, you got 10 seconds left. Okay. Golem in 8675309. Ivern, oh, hits him with the Toxic Arrows to begin with minus 40 guts. This is going to be a very hard matchup for Golem to win. they start in the 3rd slot, meaning that Toxic Arrows got that good, you know. Headbutt. That's what Golem wants to see, but you know, maybe not that hard. Who's got the harder head? Starting in the 3rd slot is incredibly good for Ivern in this matchup. Still only a 62 on Toxic Arrows. Toxic Arrows has a lot of damage and a lot of withering, but it's very inaccurate. It's just like Brow Smash. Leaf Cutter, big accurate attack, 84 damage. I just realized how little life this Golem has. That's big spooky. Kahuna asked him if it was him and his girlfriend's anniversary. No, it's something even more important. It's the day JP lost his virginity. Oh, I said Golem won. My bad. Haha, I made a mistake that early. Nah, I just accidentally clicked. That's okay. You guys will make your money back. It's fine. It's fine. It's not real money. It's not money. Don't worry about it. Anyway. Golem Gate. Am I gonna have to resign now? Don't worry about it. There was only like 2,000 in the pot total. Like, who? Less than 2,000. 1.9k. Whatever. You guys will make that back. Okay, you guys want to know something? So, I don't know if you guys know who Sejam is. I've talked about him once or twice on the stream. But he's a commentator for fighting games. Very, very high-level commentator in Killer Instinct and Street Fighter and a bunch of other games. He does this segment called Is It Gonna Kill? And what they do is he plays through a little clip of a fighting game, and I'm getting the thing ready, by the way. Don't worry about it. Cat and... Also, Tix, you spelt that wrong. That's not how you spell that, but that's besides the point. Yeah, so Will It Kill is basically a clip of a fighting game, and then at the start of the combo, it hits, and then he pauses it and asks, is it gonna kill? It's all clips that are like, it leaves them with like 1 HP or it does kill. And a lot of these combos start at like almost full health or like very close to full health. And I remember one came up, because I watch the stream a lot. One came up and I had seen the clip on Twitter, so I already knew the outcome. Like, these are all things that have happened in the past, right? So it's possible to have seen them before. And I bet 250,000 chips on the side that I thought was going to win. And there was something like 6.5 million on the other side and like 2 million or something on the side that I picked. So I was going to like triple my entire... I was going to basically go all in, make 3 times the money that I put in. And I was going to be super stoked on it. And then I realized I pressed the wrong button. I knew for a fact what one it was and that the move was not going to kill. And I said, yes, it was. And so I'm just watching in horror as the clip starts playing. And it's like in slow motion. And it's just like my legacy, my life flashed before my eyes. It was so sad that I had to turn off the stream. I stopped watching. I was like, wow, this feels like an actual loss. Anyway. So you guys could have it a lot worse. Can't be mad you won a mistake on chips on mistake last time. That's like when refs call something that's like a makeup for a worse call they made earlier, just to kind of even things out. That's me. Unless you lost on both of them, then I mean, that's your fault. That one's not on me. Bombaclout wins that one. I said the word. I'm not gonna say it again though. Seed Gun's a fun move. You got me, Tix. You got one out of me. Here comes the kick. 62 damage. Writing the twit longer. I said something else earlier in the stream today that you could probably write a twit longer about too. If I ever get big, bookmark this, because this shit's gonna get me canceled. Slap him. I would say cancel Tecmo for this design, but they already did that. Evo already did that. Cat's having a hell of a time in this matchup. They're just standing still. They're vibing. Minus 44 guts. Bombo can attack again, though. Cat's in a little bit of trouble. Here comes another Toxic Pollen that's going to get the kill. 111 damage. Triple-digit damage on Toxic Pollen. It's wild.
Blanco, Nino.
Just chilling. Just vibing. Bombo wins game 2. Makes that a 2-0. Nobody believed in the bomb, you know? Are those supposed to be eyes on the cheeks? I think they are. What's Reggae's guts rate? I don't know. 9? Something like that. It's not as good as Pure Plant, I don't think. Next up, we got the Mango Mamba. Doing a samba. And we got Macaquinho, who is going to maybe pick up the snake. Don't pick up the snake. Okay. Don't tread on me. That's true. That's Naga's classic catchphrase. We've all heard it. Dude, I even marked off in the bracket that Golem beat Ivern. Like, my brain just fell apart on that one. Okay. So Bomb wins that one. $20 seconds left. Macaquinho. How's that? A. That already explained how to pronounce it. Because I was saying Maca with like an O. Like a short O sound. And he's like, no, it's Maca. Keep it every time you make a mistake on channel points. It just dictates the league. I was joking with one of my friends in their stream the other day. Because he has a couple of channel point rewards that are like insane. Like, it's like he's a speedrunner, right? And there's like a 1,000,000 channel point reward for him to just exit the stream. Just like shut his stream down. So he could be on world record pace and just like lose the VOD. And things like that. And I was like, what if for like 10 million points, your monster just automatically advances to the next rank? Having fun with the names? Yeah. Maka is an angry boy. And go Mamba with the 80% on thwack. That'd be a way to keep JP betting. It would. And he would inevitably lose sometimes, so you know, it's good for the economy. Oh, tail assault. Big crit tail assault. What's up, boys? Just got home. I'm gonna be lurking for a bit. JP in this tourney. We gotta stop him so he's not the first person with 2 monsters in B rank. You heard him. You heard him. Although his monster is pretty good. His monster has an advantage in C rank that nobody else really can deal with, and that's being able to completely skip a tech chain. He has a Mock tonight, no need to worry. JP has disc chips in a bank account in Visley. Bro, that's how you know he's balling. Let's do, while Mamba is slapping the monkey. Wow, that's a lot of withering. That's okay. Maka has enough guts to attack. Just biding his time. Here comes the thwack. The 80 thwack. 227 damage. Maka wins game number 2. Let's have a little bit of trivia. Who is the first person in Season 1 to have 2 monsters in B rank? I'm not doing the Jeopardy music, but just play it in your own head. Me. Matt Moore says me. And by me, he means me. By you, he means me. Only who can forest fires? You selected you, meaning me, which is wrong. Al. No, me. Baku. It wasn't Baku. Baku didn't exist. Matt Moore's right, it wasn't. Who would have thought the league that I made the rules for, I would advance quickest in. Ran was close. Ran had 1 monster in the first week. I had 2 monsters. Ran had 1. And also Mako wins that one. Ran had 1, and Jengab had 1. I think my monsters were second. I got second place in both tournaments, though. It was Wemked. His dragon was later. His dragon didn't actually make it out in the first week, despite being extremely powerful. Kind of like we saw with Daddy Lasso. Daddy Lasso didn't make it out, but he's obviously going to be a threat because he's a golem. He's the best golem. And finally, for the end of round 2, we got Ronald Servo and Karen. Daddy lost out. Damn. Fighting words. Ronald versus Karen. She tries to speak to the McDonald's manager and is approached by a sentient self-help kiosk. This is her worst nightmare. She can yell at him all he wants, and he will never break down. And he may hit back. Just a nightmare for Karens all over the world. Worst case scenario. Easy to talk shit in the crowd during top 4. Yeah, I guess that's true. Boo, you suck. I won big on Ronald Servo last time, so you're betting on him again? He's a good monster. I like his build. Though, Stardust, see me after class, because I think you may have misunderstood the assignment. All of your monsters are 1 below the cap. I think you thought that intelligence was added into the cap for some reason, but it is not. So you actually have 27, level 27 for all of your monsters. Ooh, laser cutter, big damage, 203. I don't think it's gonna matter too much. This looks like a really strong build. The underdog. We need a story. We need a storyline, you know? So that lines up. It's not the tension, it's just extra help, you know? Oh, there's a punch, 115 damage on the punch. Even crazier when Ronald wins the tournament. Ronald's a very good monster. Like, I don't, what's it got? It's got a Mach that's ultra min-maxed for this specific league that he may have trouble against because he can't dodge anything, and he has lower life than he would have otherwise. And then, I think that's it. I don't know who else he has issues with. Karen, if Karen ever gets Withering off, I don't know if that's going to happen. And then, Golem is probably going to be tough. The punishment misses. You cannot punish the robot. Oh, she tried. She hit him. Made him angry. Uh-oh. This is actually how Terminator 2 begins. This is the exact same. Hammerfall misses at 78. They've both dodged moves just shy of 80. There's the low kick. Kick you in the tail. Another one. Karen deciding, I don't want to use the ice sword. I talked to the manager and I wasn't having a good time, so I just want to go home. 2-0 for Ronald Servo. Okay. No backstage access for you. Man. He's a rock star and he's a help kiosk at McDonald's. Man is putting in work just to support his Robo family. Needed a second job. What an economy. Okay. So after 2 rounds, Ronald Servo and Ivern are the only monsters with 2 wins. Then we got Macaquinho, Bombo, Mango Mamba, and Golem with 1-1. Kat and Karen, 2 Femme Fatales, are the only ones without a win yet. The 1% is in shambles. They're having a hard time. You know. Go easy on your local billionaire. Your local JP. He's an everyman. He knows what's best for us. You know, he busts unions because he knows you wouldn't be happy if you had more money. He's saving you from yourself. Rich man JP. I've typed Bombo's name more times today than I have written it down in my entire life already, and we're only 3 rounds in. I don't think I've written it more than 3 times in my life. I love how it became like a catch-all for like, it was a meme for, what was it, just like a what do you think type scenario. Like, that's not what the word fucking means at all. I don't know. I don't understand Zoomer culture, baby. That's all it is. I'm too old. Think of how many booze you could buy with your unions. With your union dues. Yeah. I don't know. Are you going to take that from old man JP, Mr. Moneybags over here? JP Moneyman? With his money tree? Spitting out $1 bills? Spitting out Benjamins even? You going to take that from him? Or are you going to tithe 10% of your channel points daily to the union so we can all have our own seizure procedure? Think about it. Toxic Pollen hits twice in a row. This is a bad fucking matchup for Golem. Bombo wins game 1. More like Freelum. Is that another racial slur? Tix, what are you on about? Come on. Get your shit together. I know it's not. Don't worry. Slap. Get him right in the shins. Minus 11 guts, though. Golem biding his time. Or, you know, just getting hit. One or the other. Maybe the smart thing to do. Uno mas. That one misses. Only has 58%. Brow smash at 74. See ya. 395 damage. Minus 22 guts. Golem's back up to 40. Remember, Golem's second slowest guts rate in the game. This is an incredibly hard matchup. As long as Plant is actually doing plant things. And Plant wasn't doing plant things. Plant was doing AI plant things. Game 3. Here we go. Al strikes again. Ow! I was originally going to name one of my monsters Al Borland, and then I was going to have another monster named Wes Borland. And I didn't know how many people were going to get those references, so I'm blaming Al anyway. AI, Al's intelligence. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Jabbing till the break of the day. We're slapping. Minus 14 guts. Slap does so much withering now. I think it does 10 withering. I think. Ooh, the punch misses. But as long as he keeps jabbing, Golem's got this. Brow hit to run down the clock. Doesn't get the KO. Hypotoxic pollen isn't even broken. I mean, it's strong, but it has to deal with the fact that it's in the third slot makes it a lot weaker. Golem won that one. You guys bet on a Golem over a plant, and it won because you know AI dictates matchups. You know, you've watched enough. On paper, that's unwinnable. A Golem with no speed versus a plant with toxic pollen? Literally no way to win as Golem. Unless. Next up, we got Cat and we got Maca. Physical Pixie, sorta. Sorta Physical Pixie. It's a strange build. Shrez awkward. Okay, where's my other thing? Should have said the tip much earlier. Haven't thought of the full power on rank C yet. Man, if everybody already just asks me to like make their monster for them. There's been so many times, like, I don't mind talking to people about their builds and stuff. But a lot of the time, people like be like, "Hey, what do you think would be best for this?" And then I'll give them ideas, and then they're like, "Okay, that sounds good." And then they'll like build it, and they'll be like, "Okay, so like, how do I optimize this?" And it's like, "Bro, do you want me to just make it? Just slip me a 20. I'll just make your fucking monster for you." I'll do it. I don't care. I got no scruples. I'm a non-scruple having man. Anti-scruples. The unscrupulator. Cat versus Macaquinho. Here we go. Grab throw. 50-50. That misses. Kitty Cat's got legs. Moves out of the way. Goes for a kiss. Ape is unfazed. Just vibing. Oh, should have vibed a little bit harder because now you're fucked. Soon he'll be Nash versus Nash versus Nash versus Nash. Yeah. We joke about it a lot, but like there's a lot of times I'll say something about a breed and then I don't know, I'll say something like what would be a good example? I'd say something like, well, Color Pandora is like the best monster right now. And then we'll see in the chat or we'll see in the Discord, it's like, yeah, like, Color Pandora is like probably the best monster right now. It's like, guys, think for yourself. If I had to ask you guys why you think Color Pandora is the best, and your answer is anything, then that's great. But if it's just because I said so, I don't know. Anyway, Cat got the one kiss, and then it was basically game over at that point. There's a lot of withering in this bracket, and there's a lot of 18 guts monsters with no speed in this bracket. It is a very awkward bracket. Did I know Color Pandora is the best monster? I've heard that. A lot of people are saying it. Cat said, miss me with the 50-50 mix-up. Yeah. Cat's not about Oki. Cat does not like that Oki game. Anyway, Maka's probably won it. Oh, that's a big kick. Okay, we're still in it. That's a big crit. It ain't over yet. Slaps. Definitely over now, though. It's obviously Collar Pandora is the best. Collared Greens Pantora. Pantera is the best monster. Okay, we got a game 3 between Cat and Maka. This is actually a fun matchup, because it really just comes down to like who hits first. There's the kiss. Oh no. Cat is a Smash player. She always rolls in, that's the problem. Pouring out for your homie, unless Cat does not move backwards. Oh no, Maka. Maka trying to play footsies, that's a dangerous game. That misses though, oh. He's feeling himself. He's like, no, 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 no. Here's the grab throw. That lands. That's probably a kill. He just does not care. Gets his 0 to death. Do you want to play Smash? I'm picking Brawl Meta Knight. Got him. So, Maka wins. He's as good as the last monkey. It's actually significantly different build, which is funny. This is the second Dave we've seen, right? There's another one. Stardust entered the same monster as well. He entered a Gibberer that has the same tech loadout, because of course he does. He made the first one. Sephiroth looks scary too. Seph is a spooky man. Okay, we got Mango Mamba. We got Ronald. I cannot spell Ronald. There we go. I should just start spelling with the numbers. That'd be just as accurate. Maka totally asked if Cat plays Peach or Kirby. Wow. He's one of those guys. He did pretty good for a girl. Like, I may have won, but you did pretty good for a girl. Renated. Its name, Ronated. Brawl Meta Knight is disgusting. So, I don't know how much you guys have actually played Brawl. I know everybody talks shit on Brawl. Brawl's a very fun game if you're playing a very good character. Brawl, I would say up until Wario. Wario as like the lowest tier that you could play, which is like, I don't know, like top 10, top 12 or something. It's a very fun game. There's a lot of cool shit that you can do. Meta Knight Dittos are wild, bro. There is so much shit going on. Reminds you of the funniest Smash story. I have to remind me to tell you once I get home. I hope that works out for you, JP. Oh my god, thwacked to death. Mango Mamba wins game 1. Random tripping's dumb, but I mean, it's such a small amount into the game. So here's the thing. You can tell how much Brawl somebody played by whether or not they mention tripping, because tripping happens like maybe once in an entire tournament run, twice, maybe. There's like so many ways around it. And it very rarely costs someone the game. And even on top of that, a lot of the time, if you trip and you're going to lose because of it, it just resets neutral. Just jump and walk. Walking's very powerful in Brawl. Damn. A lot of withering there. Ronald is an angry boy, though. Belly punch. That's not his belly. I don't know where Mango Mamba learned his anatomy. MK didn't give a shit if the dude didn't move the air. Yeah, exactly. Can't trip if you're never on the ground. 50 less life is hurting a bit? Yeah. Yeah, it is. You got big thwacked. We got a 2-0 for the Mamba. Just have to mention it. It's a really stupid... There's a lot of stupid design choices in Brawl. It's not like it's a perfect game or anything. Or even like a great game. But I really like watching high-level Brawl. One of my boys... Toronto has a lot of like really, really good Brawl players. Like we have like V115 and Meek Speedy and a couple of others. But I was watching Brawl at Gommel a couple years ago. And I was watching... V115 versus Alphakin's Game & Watch. And that was such a weird matchup. Zero Suit versus Game & Watch in, like, losers finals. Looking like Ultimate. But this was, like, 3 years before Ultimate came out. Rock Band 3 has the extra 50 life. Wanted to branch out just a tiny bit. Stardust, he means because you're a level short. Brawl Falco moves, man. No nooches. They're not allowed, brother. Not allowed to nooch. No nooches, no el cancels. Spanish for the cancel. "19 seconds. Get your bets in. Just updating bracket a little bit. It keeps wanting to draw boxes. I don't know why. First you draw a box, then you draw a more different box. Not feeling it. Okay, here we go. Ivern and Karen. I'm getting all my speak to the manager jokes out of the way the first week. I'll try to hang back on them a little bit later. That is so much withering. Karen's angry though. She's always angry. El cancel is kind of a dumb mechanic. Ooh. It's one of those things that sounds like really fun when you're like, when you're new and you're like, oh, there's so much tech. But now that I'm like an old boomer, I'm like, man, don't give me that shit. I don't want any of that. I just want the game to feel fun. And whatever makes it fun. Power headbutt doing 184 damage. Whatever makes the game feel fun is worth it. Headbutt hits at 93. The double power headbutt. Never see double power. Just a dumb barrier to entry. There's a lot of that in fighting games. A lot of things that people consider barriers to entry are just like the game, and they have this weird stigma about fighting games, and they're like, oh, well, I don't want to have to memorize combos and shit. It's like, okay, cool, don't worry about it. Learn like a fucking 4-hit combo and then go play other people. You don't need to hang out in training mode for years. I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions about fighting games, is that just to like be competent, you have to sit in training mode for hours. I have so many friends who are like way better than me at fighting games that just do not fuck with training mode. They'll go in and they'll learn one bread and butter, and then they'll go online, and they only live online. And then when they hit a problem or a wall, or they're like, I don't know how to deal with that, then they go into training mode, they lab it for like 10 seconds, and they're like, okay, this is how I beat that, and then they go back online. Not everybody's a lab monster, and you don't need to be good. Most of the best players in the world don't fuck around with training mode that much. And what's actually really funny is that in Smash Bros, I don't play Smash competitively anymore, right? But there's this big, oh my god, the Aqua Whip at the last second, she gets real, he gets power. Doesn't matter for either of them, but they're stunting on each other. We got a game 3. There's this like whole thing around like mid-level Smash right now, and I see it on Twitter a lot where they're like, I bet you guys don't even go into training mode. I'm like, to practice what? There's fucking nothing. What the fuck are you trying to practice that you can't just do in real game scenarios in Smash Brothers? Like, gotta make sure you land your fucking up Bs and your down throw up air. I know some characters are more complicated than that, but for the most part, you just play online and you'll do stuff on accident, and then you'll be like, oh, that was cool. And then you go into training mode and you try to do it again. But yeah, there's you can get caught in the vortex in training mode, which is just trying to land your optimal combo. Learning and landing your optimal combo before you know how to play the game. It's a thing I'm guilty of. It's a thing a lot of people are guilty of. Because combos are fun. Landing a combo is very, very empowering, you know? You feel like you've done a good deed for your own mental well-being, right? Like, you have achieved something. But it ultimately doesn't fucking matter. You're not good enough to get yourself into a situation to land that combo in the first place. Did he do any of the frame 1 and Patui shenanigans? Yeah, he did a lot of... We were messing around with the ledge cancel shit, like, immediately, like day 1. Ivern wins game 1 as we talk about other games that are not Monster Rancher. That's okay. We talk a lot about Monster Rancher anyway. Work on your neutral first. Yeah, dude, like, there's been so many times, or like, even JP was asking me, because me and him played plus R a little bit. He's like, oh, I don't know my combos. I got to go into training mode and stuff. And it's like, okay, like, I go into training mode a lot. Hold on. Like, I'm a lab rat, but that's just me, and that's because I find training mode fun. That's not because it's, like, making me an objectively better player. I'm just like, what can I do to, like, optimize on this situation? Not so much, like, I gotta do this. I gotta do this or else I don't know what I'm doing. Like, you learn 1 or 2 combos, and then you know what buttons to use in what situation, and then you're good. Literally run through all of your buttons once, go like, okay, that's an anti-air, that's not an anti-air, okay, is that low profile? Let me figure that out. And then after that, you're good. That's all you need to do. Neutral is the #1 thing. Situational awareness to the matchup, both character and player. Yeah, so that's the thing, is you can't... Situational awareness is not a thing you can work on in training mode. What combos? 1-2 punch 5. I was gonna make that same joke, Al. That's pretty funny. I was gonna say that exact same thing. Or if you're playing Tekken, it's literally a 1-2 if you're playing Tekken. Okay, play Axel now. And all I've done is just bash my head at my other friends that play plus R, and now I'm better than ever. Have been. All training mode is just practice charge inputs because I'm asked of them. That's cool though. I haven't played since we played, so I'd be down to play again. I don't know if I'm going to play Testament anymore though, because Strive is coming out. I'm super excited for it. And May in plus R is a lot more like May in Strive than May was in Xrd. May in Xrd, May in plus R are completely different characters. Okay, we got Battle of the Golems. We got Man and Monkey. Do we advance society or do we return to Monk? You're playing Pot? Nice. Pot's fun. Pot's cancels in plus R are stupid. And they're also, he doesn't have the same cancels, but he got different, also stupid cancels in Strive. Axel Testament seems like a really weird matchup. That one would be fun. I already know how Axel May goes. It's just like, if I don't get Dolphins out, I lose. If I do get Dolphins out, I win. And that's basically it. It's a Boolean matchup. Lab Lydia a few days ago, she's cool. I played Tekken in Season 1 for quite a bit. Like Tekken 7 in Season 1 for quite a bit. Went to a couple of locals, did pretty well. Beat a bunch of people who were like, I've been playing for years, and like, this was my first competitive Tekken. And then once everybody learned how to fight bears, I was fucked, and I did pretty badly at one tournament, but then also I got super busy at work, and I just never made it out to another tournament. I didn't do pretty badly. I went like 4-2 or something, but You play Brian? It's fucking tryhard. Look at this guy. Goes for the brow smash. The big run up hits him. From that angle, they look like they're the same monster. Oh, little monk misses. A little baby ape. He's lost. The large golem is here to take him away from his parents. Oh my god, but he's got a big slap. There's the grab throw, hits it. 247. Makes Golem moonwalk. He's in shock. He's in so much shock that he moonwalks on landing. Just play Lee and throw out launchers. I mean, it's not the worst. Yeah, a friend who plays Chip, and some lady who wins, whose win animation is catching plates. Oh, is that what's her name? Or what's his name rather? Oh wait, is the plates? Is that Jam? Is Jam with the plates, or is that fuck? What's his name? The yo-yo guy. His name I always forget. Anyway, Monkey wins. We are truly returning to Monk. That was a 50-50. Bridget, thank you. Bridget's got a really cool theme. Probably Jam, though. Jam is degenerate. Jam is like the most rushdown a rushdown character has ever been. Grip Bedman. Bedman's a fun character, man. People who play her are degenerate. People who play her just want to win. That's all it is. There's nothing wrong with that. You play Brian. Brian is Terminator Jam. We got Cat, we got Ronald. Came in at the wrong time. What's the wrong time? Brian takes skill? I mean, you're not doing taunt jet upper. If you are, then you haven't been focusing on stuff that matters. Or maybe you have. Maybe you're actually very good. But can I hit taunt jet upper? I can hit taunt jet upper. Doesn't mean I'm good with Brian, though. I'm terrible with Brian. Can like 40%. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. I think my best, I hit 3 perfect electrics in a row. Like I've hit 3 in a row like multiple times, but like I've never been able to hit more than 3 in a row. It's one of those things that's like fun to lab, but like I don't play the character, so I don't like it doesn't do me any good. Jimmy Tran has a good taunt jet upper tip on that Eris vid. Yeah, I watched that one. Yeah, it's so fun. It feels, that's what I mean, is you get caught in the vortex, right? Like you're not learning anything. You're not getting better at the game. Especially if it's not a character you play. But they're fun. What the fuck is that? What? Where is she going? Excuse me, yes. Fucking sit down, Jesus. What's she looking at? There's the kiss, he's like, oh no, I've been kissed. Kiss from a cat on the grave. Angry punch. 59 damage, there's no withering though. High kick. Minus 13 guts. Ronald is close to 45. He's going to get there first. Both monsters can kill. He's angry because he was kissed. He didn't consent. That's the thing. The reason you're meeting at Mishima. So the thing is, you don't need to know how to do them, right? There was I was watching a clip the other day. It was from Tekken World Tour, and the guy got a punish, and the only thing that would have killed was perfect electrics, like multiple in a row, and he got it, and everyone was losing their shit. I'm like, holy fuck! Like that is uber elite. Also, that is a 2-0. We haven't talked about Monster Rancher much today. I think that's okay, though. With how many Monster Rancher tournaments we have been doing and how many we will be doing, I think it's okay to veer from commentary. I've had people complain about it in the past, but, you know, I think it's okay. Ronald wins. Next up, we got Mango Mamba and Ivern. There's only so many times you can talk and be super hyped in pools, you know. You can see how Kiryu does next time he shows up. So what's with the name? I think it's the first tournament JP entered, if I'm guessing, or what the day he joined the Discord or something like that. That's my guess. The day he joined the Discord. It says 8,152nd and 18th Ivern. Which one, Al? What do you mean, which one? Here's the only man on the planet streaming this game. Numbers don't lie, brother. Me and 35 other degenerates. I have somehow convinced 35 people to throw away their Wednesday to watch Tamagotchi Salty Bets. I should run for president. I'm not even American. I think I could win. If I can get 35 people watching this shit. Anyway. Legit thought it was his 8 millionth Ivern. His 8 millionth Ivern. That's a lot. And he has them all numbered like that. They're all sequential. You'd vote for me in a heartbeat? I would be a terrible, terrible head of state. Find a community after all this time. That's how we all feel. Oh my god, Taylor saw this, putting in a shit ton of work today. Mango Mamba wins with it again. The combo. Rather have you as premier, brother. Okay, I have no political experience. I think I could do a better job than Doug Ford. Not even fronting, just like 100%. I think that shit is open and shut. That man sold weed for 20 years and lost money making weed legal. How do you do that? The shit is literally like free money for the government. I don't know. He may be the stupidest person to ever live. That's where we're at. What's your campaign slogan? So Doug Ford, the Premier of Ontario, got elected literally without a platform. That's not like saying like, oh, he didn't have any good plans. Like, he literally did not have a platform. People asked to see it, and he's like, no, you know what? It's in the works. Don't worry about it. And then he promised cheap beer, and that's basically what he won on. So I would promise cheaper beer. 99-cent beers. Mango Mamba just doing the wither dance, winning that one 2-0. Yeah, you've been in the chat for years, but overwhelmed by all you had to learn. I mean, yeah, the thing is, it's not that difficult, right? The difficulty in Monster Rancher is extremely niche. The difficulty in Monster Rancher is specifically in a competitive context, specifically trying to optimize for a given meta. That's where the difficulty in Monster Rancher comes in. The actual gameplay, you could just write a fucking manual, hand it to any kid, and they would max out a monster. They would make a great monster. Because the game has like no mechanical difficulty. It's all knowledge. So if you just wrote step 1, do this, step 2, do that, step 3, do this, anybody can make a great monster. And that's why I think it's really funny when you see people posting their like max monsters or whatever, and they're like, it's one thing to post a max monster and be like, hey, I'm proud of this, and it's like, that's great, fantastic, keep up the good work, kid. But if they're like, huh, can you guys do this? Have you guys ever seen a monster this good? It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're doing. So read a book a day and buy a Lamborghini. Yeah. What was his name? I want to say Tazon Day, but it was Ty Lopez. That was his name, right? Ty Lopez. 40% luck, 20% skill, 47 Lamborghinis in the Hollywood Hills. So, do you guys know the story with him where he would just rent out palatial estates to do those ads? Like, he doesn't own anything. He didn't even have a book at the time. So he just rented out houses for photo shoots and then walked around with his iPhone. Fuck the meta, make a mixed attacking pure zoom named Chad for 4200 turning. You know what? 4200 allows you to max 4.5 stats. You can put a lot of points into your off stat. That could work. When you sell his book. I'm going to sell Ty Lopez's book. Wonder, could I do that? Could I just upload my own version to Amazon? That's the exact same book. I feel like there's a word for that, you know? What's the average tournament stat cap? 35. It's about 35 to 4200. Depends on who's running the tournament. 3500 forces you out of being able to max 4 stats exactly. You usually end up with like 899 life and then 3 stats maxed. 4200 allows you to max out essentially 5 stats. If you're doing ultra tryhard, what you would do is max life, power, skill, speed, and then the rest of the points into defense. You'd have like 700 or like 500 something in defense. Wouldn't be great, but you know. But if you want to do mixed attacker, you absolutely could do that. $35 to 4,500. Why write it like that, JP? That's so many more characters than writing out 3500-4500. This man is wild. This man's, like, I don't want to say understanding, but this man's relationship with numbers is crazy. That name for Ivern, that nonsense he just typed in the chat, JP, never change. You're one of my favorites. Gonna enter a Metal Nerd named Virgin and win Who's Laughing Now. Also know you. Damn. Unfortunate. Okay, who won game 1? I remember it was like... One monster was very clearly winning. I want to say it was Bumba, but I don't remember exactly. It was you, right? Yeah. So that's a 2-0. Yo! Bio, thank you for the gift sub. 15 gift subs on the channel. What the fuck? Let's go. Plant one, game one. Yeah, okay. So I knew it was like very one-sided, but I clicked through and I was talking about other stuff. My brain doesn't work on that many levels simultaneously. So either way. Fuck yeah, cheap beer. Bro, what the? That is such a late response to what I said. Did your phone die? That's like 10 minutes late. Oh my god. But yeah, the slogan was literally buck a beer. That was the thing. I'm raising, dude, it's okay. It's really funny. Oh my god. He's gone, bro. That man was day drinking. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so the thing is, alcohol in Canada is actually fairly expensive, specifically compared to the United States. I went to Florida for Fest, which is a music fest, aptly named. And it's like punk hardcore, basically. and they were having all you could drink for $7 American. And I was like, I don't know if that's Florida being Florida or if that's like, you know, just a normal thing. And I was talking to some of my friends and they're like, yeah, in the southern states, that's like that's cheap, but it's not insane. But in Canada, dude, that's like 2 beers. That's like 2 of the shittiest possible beers at a bar. It's like $7 American. You could never pull that shit off here. So him wanting cheaper beer, it was a thing that resonated with a lot of like the dumbest motherfuckers in the province. They're like, I'm paying too much for this. Oh, did I move all of them? I did move all of them. I moved all the O's to here. Now we're not putting like 25 O's into Ronald Servo's thing. Was it Mango Mamba wins? And Ivern gets his first loss of the tournament so far. Oh my god, come on. When you have too many layers in this, sometimes it just it starts going to shit. And I have a couple hundred layers in here right now. 3 and 7. 3 wins. 6 and 8. 6 wins. So Karen has not won yet. I actually thought this was not going to be that bad of a build for Cronius, especially in this specific round of monsters, because there's the golem named Golem. He's got 300 speed. It's not like he's got 0 speed. But then you got Ronald Servo, who can't really take being withered. You got Macaquinho, who can't really take being withered. Cat's got a slower guts rate. Ivern's got a slower guts rate. The Naga's the only thing with a faster guts rate, and everything else is like significantly slower. How is hockey on water? Is there something else I gotta read in the chat that makes that make sense? I feel like that's not a standalone comment. 1 less X on Cat. Yeah, I forgot to add it to, who did Cat fight? Cat fought Ronald. That's right. Thank you. I would have figured it out eventually, but I appreciate it. I heard we hear so much crazy shit about Florida because they have no laws protecting people from reporting on any crime at all. Yeah, so that's actually a real thing. In other states and in provinces in Canada, it's like this as well. Most police reports and shit are just like, man arrested for cocaine bust or whatever. And like, that's it. If it's more dangerous, sometimes they'll put the perp's name out. But until they have like a lot of evidence, there's a lot of protections in the press from you being slandered, potentially. And just in Florida, they don't give a shit. They're like, we are reality TV come to life. You can say whatever you want about anybody. It's so crazy. Nobody believes it anyway. Anyway, I forgot to say Bombo wins that. Here's our next prediction. We got Golem. We got Ronald. Oh, you're in Arizona? JP says, I can buy a 6-pack of beer for a $5 bill if you want to. Bro, that's impossible in Canada. Beer and alcohol is taxed very heavily in Canada. It's a big part of what pays for our local infrastructure and shit like that. So it's not like there's anything wrong with it being expensive, right? Like, it goes to good services. So I don't mind paying a little bit more. But the Doug Ford shit of him being like, yeah, it's just $1 a beer. I'm going to lower it so the taxes will be lower, and that means that beer companies can charge less for their beer. And this is the thing that got him elected. And literally like 3 weeks into the pilot, beer companies stopped charging their beer for $1 because they realized they were losing so much money. So the thing he campaigned on ended up costing the government money, and all of the beer manufacturers were like, we're just going to make it the same price it always was, but now less of it goes to the government, so now we're making more money. So he made a shit ton for all of these beer companies and kind of fucked over the province because he has the foresight of a goldfish. And we are entering our 4th question mark lockdown right now in Ontario, and I am just, my brain is fried, brother. Oh my god, Hammerfall, just enough damage. Ronald Servo, his servos are not fried. Wins that one in a single blow. Florida man gets bushwhacked, struck with a can of beans by a local deputy. Was that actually yours? That's so funny. That's a great pun. 40 units for 5 pounds. That's, you know, those aren't units of measurement that I understand. I don't know what that means. I assume you mean 40 liters. 40 liters for 5 pounds seems like a lot. Or like a 40 of like malt liquor. Like Old English. Golem has a lot of life, yeah. Yeah, it's a state of emergency. I wonder whose fault that is. Hunch misses again. There was actually this really funny screenshot that was going around earlier of the press conference where they were declaring a state of emergency, and it said, like, you know how it'll have a little headline underneath, and it said, Doug Ford assuages fears, saying that there is no increased threat in Ontario schools of COVID outbreaks. And then underneath it, on the chyron, was breaking. All Ontario schools closed immediately. It's like, dude, that's perfect. Nobody knows what the fuck is going on in our government or in our province. So that's what we're doing right now. We're playing Monster Rancher because beer is too expensive, and I am unemployed until all this lockdown shit ends. $14 cans, 15 ABV. Oh. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid. Is there a premier in Canada more incompetent than Doug Ford? The guy in BC, the NDP leader in BC, is doing a terrible fucking job. Mango Mamba. And that hurts to say, because like I'm an NDP voter. I am a filthy leftist, filthy dirtbag leftist. But the NDP in BC is doing a terrible fucking job, and everyone's dying. Everyone's dying in BC. I voted for Singh. I mean, you don't really vote for the prime minister, right? You vote for the MP. But I voted for the NDP MP.
Nice.
I may not do it again next year. I don't have like party alliance. I just see who is running in my riding and who I like the most. Vulcan Rocks roster. I know, they're fucked, man. Okay, we got 10 seconds left. Make your bets. These are pretty big bets. You wish so badly that you were lockdowns in August. So that's the thing, is I think lockdowns work. I support the science. I'm absolutely going to get immunized as quick as possible. I've worn a mask every day I've gone outside for the last year. I got no problem with lockdowns. I was super for them. And then they lifted the lockdown. And then 3 weeks later, they decided, you know what, this was a mistake. We got to put the lockdown back in place. And then that lasted like 2 weeks. And then they're like, you know what? Christmas is coming up. Let's stop the lockdown. And then they're back on it again. And so now I'm starting to get fucking fed up because it's just a bunch of wishy-washy bullshit. And, you know, it's not wishy-washy bullshit. It was Mango Mamba destroying Cat in that match. Already have your first shot. Don't you work in, like, healthcare, JP? I'm happy that you were able to get your shot. No one wants your kiss. Gotta pay for my kiss. Pay for my kiss. Oh my god, Tail Assault wins it again. Bib Ribbons, Mr. Zoodle Doodle himself, is putting on a clinic with, you know, if you want to win, pick a good monster. Macaquinho up next. And who do we got fighting him? We got our boy Cronius's monster, Karen. Monkey versus Lady. Place your bets. Prediction is live. So yeah, apologies if you guys are not into politics. You know, it is what it is. I think this shit's fun to talk about. I'm not one of those, like, I think the term political junkie is like the saddest shit you can like put on yourself. I think if you consider yourself a political junkie, it's because you don't have actual hobbies. Like, the shit should not be exciting. It should not be interesting. You should just be up to date with it, right? Like, it doesn't need to control your life, but like, you should know what's going on. I know what's going on. I wouldn't say I'm a political junkie or anything like that. I think that's a really weird thing to base your personality on, realistically. It's like when somebody is proudly like, I'm a gamer. It's like, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. I really am. I hope your life gets better. 5 seconds left. Get your bets in. This is very one-sided. You have a coworker who politics and thinks vaccines have microchips. I mean, we'll be able to tell if maybe that's what JP's problem is with the numbers. He's thinking in binary now. Bill Gates is controlling his mind. The Windows update didn't take like 100%. So you don't politic at work. Yeah, it's a sleeper code. At least nobody talks about Brexit. Yeah, that's a whole other can of worms. I don't know enough about Brexit. I don't have an opinion on it. It doesn't affect me. I think it's goofy, and a bunch of people that were led down a path based on what is essentially an idea that Britain is the best and everybody else sucks, and that kind of backfired a little bit. And then Farage took the money and ran, and that's basically all I know. That's like my whole opinion on it, is that a bunch of dumbasses got duped. What not necessarily is not a word. Not necessarily bad people, just very stupid people. They were convinced that life would be better with no friends, essentially. Yeah, like, I don't think everybody who voted for Brexit is like a raving racist. I know a lot of them are, but I think a lot of them are just old people who are too stupid for their own good. And, you know, Obama wanted those death panels. Britain could have adopted that, you know. That's essentially, now it's a word. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of, what do you call it? Like, I don't mind political disagreements and stuff. I have a bunch of friends who are like more liberal than me, like in the sense that like they're not leftist, they're more centrist. And we get along fine. I mean, if you're like an out-and-out racist, that's not really a political belief I can jive with. If you like believe that certain fundings should be cut for like underprivileged peoples, you know, that's probably something I can't jive with. But for the most part, if it's like, I think the tax bracket should be different, like, okay, fucking whatever, man. Like, we don't agree on that. Okay, so I was talking about a bunch of shit that wasn't Monster Rancher, and I lost track of what's going on. So I'm gonna check the VOD real quick. So yeah, what's your guys' favorite politics? Any of you got a favorite politics? Mine is the Cold War. It's 1-1, right? Okay, that's what I thought. Yes, because Maka won. Yes. Okay. The VOD, the replay. I need a second person sitting right here with the little dial that can do the instant replays for me. Like the guy who promised every American opponent. Was that Vermin Supreme? That guy's great. Just give him the launch codes. Mario Party? Hell yes, Mario Party. Boa Maka! Hey! Tiger King was gonna run? That would have been great. My favorite politics is Hulk Hogan versus Shawn Michaels SummerSlam 05. That's some vintage shit. What about Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero for the custody of Rey Mysterio's son? What about that? That was some shit. Is Cold Fog a basic? It is basic. They did a ladder match for the custody rights for his son? And they let that be on TV? That's, to this day, the greatest wrestling storyline of all time. It's so fucking stupid. It's the dumbest thing. The dumbest fucking thing in the world. And I love it. Maka wins that 98% vote. Have you seen the MMA clip where the caster goes, now both of our fighters have just recently had... No, I haven't seen that. That's so funny. What the fuck? Maka wins that 1-2-1. Undertaker on Joe Rogan was something we didn't... Oh, I didn't watch Undertaker on Joe Rogan. Undertaker's kind of a dumbass to me. Like, not dumbass, but like he's just like hugely racist and like weird. Like ultra conservative, like send the gays to camps and stuff like that. He's weird. I believe it. Like, I haven't read any interviews with him. I read like read stories on his life and stuff like that, like retrospectives, but nothing with him like as the lead voice, you know? Oh, we got a battle of the plants. Who is the better vegetable? You got stroke victim Bob Marley, and you've got the tree from the background in Mortal Kombat 2. Who do you like? 45 seconds on the clock to get your bets. Just realized Karen is Cronius' monster? Yeah. I thought it was going to be doing better. It just loves using Cold Fog. I don't know. Cold Fog is a crappy tech. Normally, like, it's fine. It just doesn't do any damage, right? On an intelligence build. This is a power build. And the power build, despite having 2 other power techs in slot 2, is just not using them. That's not Acronius' fault. There's nothing you can do about that. Okay, 10 seconds left. Basically became the Undertaker IRL when he served pedestrians. Oh my god. Pokemon Sword and Shield creepypasta. The tree in the wild came to life and killed my parents. It was hyper-realistic. The blood was hyper-realistic. Hyper-realistic is such a funny, like, turn of phrase, right? Because I don't think it means what all those people thought it meant, right? Hyper-realistic meaning that it's, like, more lifelike than lifelike. But they're just, like, really realistic. I'm gonna make a mock named MK2 Tree. I mean, that follows up the trend of naming stuff after numbers that we're on today. It's with a headbutt. All pushes him back. That's what Bombo needed. Got the seed gun. 90% dodge happens. 8 damage, not really what Bombo wants there. Here comes the leaf cutter. Very accurate move. Doesn't do a lot of damage. Does a decent amount of withering though. Jab. He almost made it to safety. He almost made it out of slot 2. Oh, that's going to push him back. Both monsters can attack. Here comes Toxic Pollen. That's going to do a lot of withering. Exactly enough damage to kill. Bombo wins game 1. Wild. So, game 1 to the plant. Man, we got 2 monsters without a single win yet. They gotta fight next round. Leaf Cutter hits. A little bit of withering there. Big schlap. More schlaps. Oh my god. Big crit jab doing almost no damage. Doing marginally more than it would have if it missed. Goes for another slap. Ivern just banking these guts. Biding his time. Another slap. Ivern now has a 20 guts lead. Here comes the Leaf Cutter. It's going to put him in the lead. Minus 18 guts. Both monsters can attack. Toxic Pollen would be fantastic here. But he goes for the jab. And another Leaf Cutter. The Mach wins game 2. Styles on him. Saturday Night Fever style. Now we got a game 3. What's the different Nighton colors next to each person's name? Yeah, it's the... If you hover over it, you can see. It tells you how long you've been subbed. I think I'm going to change them. I've been talking about this a lot, but I think I'm going to go from just having them as Nightons to other monsters. I like the Nightons, but it's kind of hard to tell what's going on with them. He's got power. He's got no guts to use them. Mach does not have the fastest guts rate in the world. Been half a year already. It's been a while. It's been a while since I can something lay my head. I don't remember the words to the song. I don't remember who sang that. Who sang that? 1,000,000 channel points to the person who Googles it for me. Is it like Hoobastank? It's Stained, right? It was Stained. Oh, fuck. Tick said it as soon as I said it, yeah. It was Stained. What a shitty band. What a stupid fucking band. Give me the dough. I can't do it. I can't give you channel points. Anyway. Plant wins. You should have known better. It was a ruse. Yeah, that song a lot on your radio station. I don't think I've ever heard that song not on radio. Dad? I think it was like early 2000s technically, but yeah. A dad bad. Well, bad. You know, Freudian slip there, but... Okay, after 5 rounds, who do we got? We got Maka and Ronald tied for first. That's wild. Monkey had a bad first game against Ronald and then has been very dominant since. Ivern right behind them at 3 and 2. Bombo as well. And then we got Golem in 6th place, and then Kat and Karen tied for 7th with no wins on either side. Oh, also, Mango Mambo is also tied, so we got a 3-way tie for first. Sexism stream. Hey! We are an equal opportunity stream. It is not my fault that Pixie is bad. It's Al's fault that Pixie is bad. You know who to get. Undine, on the other hand, though, is very fucking good. Power Undine, a little bit less good. But honestly, it's just luck. It's just really bad luck. Thanks for the stream. Hey, no problem. Hey, yeah, go to sleep. Time zones are a thing. We're actually flying through this. It's not even 10. It's not even 10 o'clock. You're nervous about the rest of your matches? I mean, yeah, against the other 2 monsters, against 2 of the monsters, sorry, tied for first, I would be too. I know that doesn't assuage your fears at all, but I don't have a follow-up for that. That's where that sentiment ends. We got Golem. We got Mango. Who do you like? Second bracket? We're not doing a second bracket. I'm not streaming until 3 in the morning today. Yeah, so Tix is like, you're 12 hours ahead. Yeah. That's so easy to remember. But Japan's the weird one, right? Japan is like, I think Japan is 10 hours ahead because I do all my timing and stuff through military time because it's really easy to make mistakes and stuff in the production world if you're not on military time. So I use military time for everything. And I remember when I was in Japan, it would be like 8 a.m. for me while it was like 1800 hours in like back home. So yeah, so it's 13 hours or 12 hours or whatever. But it just always like lined up where it was like I could just take whatever my time was and then add a 1 in front of it and it would work out. Here comes Brow Smash. Frame 1 hits it at 71%. That is a shit ton of damage. Golem starting off strong. Golem's nice. I don't need to remember Golem's name. Oh, hits him with a thwack. That's half his health gone in an instant. Military time is just convenient. It's nice once you get the hang of it. Got grit. The man will not die. Here comes a poison gas that can do a lot of damage and a lot of withering. Power? I don't know. I don't know, man. He gets out of the way of the poison gas. But any hit, anything will do it here. Both monsters, 1 hit away. Golem. Very, very long way to 45 guts. And Go Mamba wins it on the grit comeback. Poison gas, minus 30 guts. Hits him with a thwack as well. Golem in trouble. Mango Mom is going to have 45 guts first. He does not have a guaranteed chance to hit, though. 58 lands anyway. There's the grit. Look at how slow those 18 guts build up. Lands anyway. Yeah, that's my thing is I'll say something. I'm like, this has a very low chance to hit. It hit. I got another hand here, but it's not showing on camera. I know, mind-blowing. I do have 2 hands. Have seen Pokemon. Commentator's curse is what we like to call it. Next up, we got Damon. And we got Cronius's monster. You've been lurking for a while. Yeah, I saw you at the beginning of the stream during the pre-roll. How's my week and weekend been? It's actually been pretty solid. I've been doing a lot of video editing. This has been a rough night for both of these monsters. One of them has to win. We'll find out who is the best of the worst. Yeah, but so the thing is, I have been editing stuff together based on like the tournament I did 2 weeks ago, the Freshman Cup. I edited that all together. I uploaded it in 3 parts. Third part is encoding as we speak. But starting tomorrow, I've already got a bunch of them scheduled. I'm just uploading the raw files for all the VODs for the Monster Rancher Battle League, and they're just going to go into a playlist, and you can watch them at your heart's content. And I didn't put any icons or anything, any way to distinguish who is in each tournament on the thumbnail, which I think may have been a misstep. Maybe starting with the next one, I'll add the monster icons, but I don't know. It's a lot of work, you know, getting that YouTube game going. Yeah. So the thing is, I'm having a lot of trouble encoding all of the things from the Freshman Cup. The first one took like 5 hours, and I was like, wow, that's really long. Second one took 21 hours, and this third one said it was going to take 33. And I'm just like, I don't know why it's taking so fucking long. These are only, it's like a 5 gig video, which is like, it's pretty big. It's like an hour and 40 minutes, but it shouldn't take 28 hours to encode. So I'm trying to figure out a workaround to that. And in the meantime, I'm just making other like little goofy videos. I made a little Monster Hunter video today. Let me throw you guys the link in the chat. It made a nice little 1-minute video. I didn't do any advertising for it or anything, but while taking a break from big video projects, I just make little video projects. So that's Paddington versus the Magdamalo. I love Monster Hunter, but like I don't have the proper audience for Monster Hunter. I'm not trying to become a big boy YouTuber. I'm just making stuff for fun. When I started making the YouTube videos, it was actually just to get more people to come watch the stream and like talk about Monster Rancher and stuff. And that's happened, so you know, mission accomplished. I got what I wanted. We raise monsters, we don't raise them. Bars. Bars. Karen wants the kisses. She wants someone to hold her hand. That's what it is, right? She wants the reassurance. Doing Guitar Hero vids, that's been eating up your Monster Rancher time. Yeah, I've been watching your vids. You're way better at Guitar Hero than I ever was. The foolery? The double foolery? There's a lot going on in this match. The Pat's not going to be enough. Karen wins 2-0. Undine with guard. Stranger things have happened. I wouldn't purposely put guard on one of my monsters, but you know, it's there if you want. All you do is fighting games, Monster Rancher, Gears of War, Soul Games, Eat Hot Chip, and Lie. I feel that. Next up, we got 4 and 7. Who do we got? We got Ronald Servo. And we got JP's monster. We got Ivern. Clone Hero. Oh, they're actually like that significantly different. I remember playing. It's a meme. Chaotic. Don't worry about it. Who do I like? I haven't done any bets. Oh yeah, there we go. She's live, folks. Oh yeah, I play a lot of like little goofy indie games and stuff. But I've been playing a lot of Hack lately. I played it on stream the one day, and it was really weird to play when I didn't know what was going on because it's not a visually obvious game. It's very hard to tell what's happening. And so when I was trying to figure out what was going on, there's just a lot of like dead air of like, I don't know how to explain what's happening. But now that I know it a little bit better, I may go back to it because it's actually a very fun game. It's a true roguelike. It's really neat. And I know what I'm doing now, so it's fun. I haven't beaten it, but I got to the last boss. Karen called corporate at Cat's store. Got her fired. Get back to Demon Souls remakes. I'm not a big fan of the Souls series. I think a lot of the difficulty is bullshit. To like, you know, it's like one of the worst things in the world regarding game design, in my opinion, is just having something hide behind a corner and make you do it a second time, but remember there's something behind the corner next time. Like, that's so fucking stupid. I hate it. I hate it so much. So much. That's how you got good at fundamentals? Really? I mean, technically, you get beat up enough. It's the same thing, right? You don't get beat up the next time, but it's one thing in a competitive game where you just like hop back into it. It's another thing if you lose massive amounts of progression. Ivern losing massive amounts of blood. You may not be able to get blood from a stone, but you can get blood from a tree as Ivern explodes all over the place. There's another Toxic Arrows, minus 43 guts, a big chunk of damage as well. It's sap. What is sap if not tree blood, you know? Neo 2 is hard but not as cheating as Dark Souls. I found the same thing. I think Neo's kind of a... It's not really my favorite game. I think the whole genre in general is the thing that I don't completely mesh with. Monster Hunter is the closest thing to Souls-likes that I like enjoy enough to go back to over and over again. It's too weeby for you? It's just set in Japan. Oh, you lose. Yeah, my bad. I accidentally went to a game 3, but Ronald won that one 2-0. That was 0-2. It was 0-2 for you. It was 2-0 for everyone else. And last of round 6, we got Maka. And who else do we have? That's 666. What was that payout? But yeah, Stardust, it's funny that you mentioned that because I remember I was playing a lot of Guitar Hero 3 right around the time World Tour came out. And like probably like 3 or 4 hours a day. I was like super into it. And I was getting pretty good. Eventually, like I was getting pretty good. And then I was playing World Tour and the timing on everything is so different. I was like failing like medium level songs and I was like, what the hell is going on? And just hopping between those two was just so difficult. I hated it. Okay, prediction. You got Maka and you got Bombo. Bombo. Can't say it. My double white man tongue will not allow me to say it. That and, you know, my want to not say it. I was like that recently for Warriors of Rock and World Tour. Yeah, it's weird. Like, you think, like, if it has the same engine, it would be the same game, but it's not. I'm double white. I am double white. I said devil. I said my devil white man tongue. Technically, both my parents are white, though, so I think that counts. Ah, seed gun. Big damages. Maka has a lot of life. Bombo has even more, though. Seed gun hits again. Crab throw misses. Toxic Pollen hits at 85. That's probably the game, honestly. Maka's got anger. Bombo does not have the ability to do much damage to those power attacks because Maka has a little bit of defense. 2 damage. But I think it's going to be quite a challenge for Maka to do enough damage to come back from this. Especially if he stays back. Seed gun comes out, misses at 78. But like Thwack's not going to do enough. Yeah, 149 damage minus 10. And he's not going to be able to attack again. Another jab. 12 damage this time. It's 6 times the amount of damage it did last time. Okay, game 2. Bombo up 1 game. Roll Assault at 70%. Maka needs that first hit, or a big hit, before he gets withered down. If he could just stay in jab range and have Bombo attack him over and over and over again, he would be in very good shape. That's kind of what he's doing right now. But Angry Toxic Pollen, say goodbye to all your guts. Once again, probably game over immediately. Is there a breed I just really don't like? Undine. I don't like Undine. Garu in 4. I like Antland, but Antland in the advanced series is kind of a thing I'm not a fan of. I think he's really boring in the advanced games. Bombo with the quick 2-0. Bombo with the quickness. But I think Undine is the most boring monster by a very, very wide margin in Monster Rancher 2. And it sucks because she has so many techs. There's so many different ways to build her. She's interesting in the sense that you can do a lot with her. You can be very creative, but like I don't like her design at all. I think it's really uninspired. I'm just like, what if girl gel? But I know she's got more of like a water aesthetic than gel, which is literally just like goop. Like he's a slime, right? And she's like a water spirit. But they didn't do enough to differentiate the two. I don't know. I don't know. There's something about it. I find her very boring. If she had more subs, my opinion on it might change. But as it stands in the game, I'm not a huge fan. I already had this marked off. And he lost here. Who else did he lose to? He lost here. That was a mistake, but we just fixed it. Look at that. And the last one, we got Bombo beating the monkey. Okay, so 1 round to go. That means I gotta put one more in for Cat. And this has not happened yet. Okay. So that's what we have right now. After 6 rounds, we got Mango and Ronald tied for first. Maka in second, tied with Bombo. And then we have Ivern and Golem. What are these matchups like? Ivern has to beat the monkey if he wants to move on. If he can't beat the monkey... Oh no, yeah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, we got our top 4. Mango and Ronald have clinched a tie for first at absolute worst. Sorry, second place at absolute worst, tie for first at best. Bombo and Maka will also be advancing. They cannot be dethroned. So, there's our top 4. Sorry to Genki, Damon, JP, and Cronies, but your monsters will not be moving on this week. If Baku's still here, the crisis has been averted. I think Ivern's going to be really strong later, though. How is that true? Oh, I guess technically, yeah. So Ivern's still in it technically if he beats Maka. If he beats Maka, he's still got a shot. My bad. I thought he only had 2 wins. This one here in the corner was hiding on me. So Ivern versus Maka is important. Bombo has clinched the spot regardless. And, yeah, he can be dethroned if Ivern wins. But, you know, that comes down to the tiebreaker. Anyway. Okay. I need to go back to the other screen. Ivern. Yeah, I think Ivern's going to do well, even if he doesn't move on today. We got Genki and Golem, who will not be moving on, but can at least make some points appear out of thin air. We got Damon with Cat. Jiltis in there as well. Part of the crew cheering on Cat. Jiltis, as we all know, made top 4 at the Freshman Cup. Have we seen Cat use high kick yet? She's got high kick. I don't know if she's used it, though. Place your bets. So, Cat, ironically, has a pretty good matchup here. Golem does have a lot of skill, but his attacks are not very accurate. And Cat has just a tiny bit of speed, but it's probably enough to put him closer to, like, 55 to 60% range, or worse. Almost beat Star first round, then died high kicked on it. Okay, thank you. High kick, on a crit can probably one-hit Golem. On 450 power, I think that's totally a thing that can happen. So I think Cat has a slight edge, but Golem does have one-hit kill potential as well. It's just a little bit less accurate. Actually, it might not even be that much less accurate because he does have that 300 speed. Either way. 7 seconds left. That's a good band. She's going to Fool. She did 2 in a row last time. That's the first time we've ever seen that in the league. Brow Smash at 55. Bad start. 182. She's still alive, though. She's going to go for Pat. Kick. Kiss. Nothing. Just hanging out. The Kiss misses at 61. That's a lot of guts gone. Oh no, the big Kiss minus 35 guts. So she's going to get back up to 45 guts much quicker than the Golem is. Much, much quicker than the Golem is. So she could probably win on repeated kisses and a couple of power attacks. But she's going to need something. Here comes a high kick at 54 that lands. Kicks him right in the junk. She's losing slightly, but not by much. 14 life to 15 life. She can attack again. Here it comes again. 53 on the high kick. Kicking him right in the stones. Cat wins game 1. Game 2, here we go. Brow Smash at 54, that lands again. Once again, not enough damage. Cat just biding her time. Here comes the Kiss that misses though. So Golem's gonna hit 45 guts again, unless this Kiss comes out now. Another Brow Smash. That lands again. He's 3 for 3. That one crits for 255 damage. I beat you to the pun. I was thinking about it as I was saying the other thing. Golem and Cat, round 3. Cat is looking for her first win. There's the Foolery. 82 on kick. A lot of damage. Golem just out of range of being able to attack. Here comes a high kick at 54 with a Guts lead. 204 damage, and Cat wins. Cat is on the board. Nobody got skunked. Key to Cat wins that one. I think I influenced the bets there a little bit with my my rundown at the beginning. So I feel like Cat was not actually like a hard favorite. Hit the weak spot. Did we see any misses? We saw a Kiss miss, but I don't think we saw any power attacks miss from either monster. She needs more loyalty. What is she? She has low loyalty, right? It's like 78 or something. Mango Mamba and Karen. Mango Mamba's a great name. Well, if she moves on to B rank, you know what to do. Loyalty will absolutely lose games if you do not have at least 80 loyalty. I mean, okay, so the way loyalty works is that as long as you're above 80, you have the same chance to do Foolery as you would at 100. Once you hit 80, it becomes a 1% chance. So if that's all you're worried about is Foolery, then 80 is the benchmark you're looking for. However, most battle specials incorporate loyalty in some way into their equation on whether or not they proc. So that's why you normally want to go for 100 anyway, is because it increases the chance of doing grit and anger and stuff like that. I don't know if anger is affected by loyalty. It may be. I know grit for sure is. There's a whole rundown on what battle specials are affected by what. And what's his name? Smiling Faces 96 put a lot of work into that document. Did your boy win against the monk? We're not there yet. Ooh, poison gas. Both of these monsters have pretty solid withering. Karen's probably a little bit stronger. Poison gas is going to keep landing. There's the angry. We're going to see angry Aqua Whip. Oh, it misses. 74 missed. That would have done so much withering. Gets thwacked on. It's thwacked on again. Anger not doing Karen any favors at all in this round so far. It was last round. It's, no, it hasn't happened. It's happening. Oh, sorry, like, it is, like, the last round? No, it's the one after this. Multiple ice swords. Oh my god, the thwacks. She's got so much guts, though. She's getting thwacked. Here comes the ice sword. Too little, too late. 2 in a row. Hurry crit. She needed 2 hurry crits in a row. Not enough. Mango Mamba wins that game. Game 2 coming up. Aqua Whip hits 72%. Isn't the monk fighting Ivern? Yes. Tix monster is the plant. Ooh, punishment hits, a little bit of damage, a ton of withering. What are you guys talking about? Plant? Oh, do you mean, oh, for the last round, My bad. Yeah, it was, against, who was it against? It was against the monkey, right? Yeah, it beat the monkey 2-0. It got an angry toxic pollen off. I thought you were talking about this round. My bad. I didn't realize you were here. It got an angry toxic pollen game 2, and so it was just over at that point because it was minus 89 guts. So Karen withering just enough to keep Mamba out of range of being able to attack. We got a game 3. But yeah, after this, Plant is fighting again against Ronald Servo. This is definitely the run. It could be. Ice sword. Ice swords. Multiple ice swords. Mamba's got 75 guts. Tail Assault will kill. It probably wouldn't, but, you know, that would have been sick. This is the poison gas as well. What the fuck, Karen? Getting out of the way of everything. Very little damage. A little bit of withering just to keep her in check. The belly punch. More ice swords. Mamba, a little bit of a deficit. What you gonna do? Gets ice sworded again? More ice swords, oh my god. Oh my god. Karen has dodged so many attacks. Here comes the belly punch. That's not gonna be enough damage. Karen getting out of the way despite 0 speed just enough times. Wins that one. 2-1. That was not expected. Swapped off Tail Assault at the last second. He didn't want to win. That's not the heart of a champion. So Karen ends up 2-5 after being 5-0. Not a bad way to end a really rough start. We got Ronald, we got Bombo. Let's get the betting up. Nobody bet on Karen. That's a lot of points going to the other side. Okay, Ronald and Bombo, here we go. Give me your points to the miser, JP. The rich get richer. You hate to see it. This is so sad. Can we get 50 likes? So the Golem actually goes 2-5. Wow. This was kind of a rough... Okay, I say it's kind of a rough bracket for Golem, but he beat the monsters I thought that were going to give him a hard time. He beat the plant, and he beat the Undine. I don't know. It's Monster Rancher. It doesn't make any sense. It never does. So he ends up at the same spot as Karen. I don't know if there's any golems left, but if there are... Oh yeah, there's still Stardust. Stardust is the only golem that doesn't have the same attack loadout as everyone else. Ronald Servo. He had 149 life, that's true. He didn't have much life. And with only 300 speed, you need to dodge everything if you have that little life, you know? And he was not doing that. Oh my god. Headphones are so hot on my head. It was in a sweater. I don't think things out. Toxic Pollen, 86%, 87% misses. Ronald Servo needed that. He needed that to miss, or else he would have absolutely lost. He's still in it. He's got a 40 guts lead, 30 guts lead. 2 punches will do it. Does one. Goes for a second. It's not enough. But that third one will be. Not bad. A lot of punches from the robot. It's a punchy man. Went all for Roboman. Bombo is going to need to land those withering attacks. Take it back. This might not be the run. Not like that. Oh my god, minus 14 on the slap. Gets angry again. He's like, you know what? I'm not dealing with any of this shit today. Multiple consecutive normal punches. Here we go. Oh, slaps. Minus 6. Low roll on that. Hits him again. And again. Big crit. He can just keep going. Here's a slap. Minus 13 guts. Gonna wither him down. Oh, they move back. Here's the Toxic Pollen. There it goes. Your guts, Ronald. Ronald McDonald looking like a clown after that one. Bombo has this in the bag after what was a certain loss. Defeat from the jaws of victory for Ronald. We got a game 3. Here we go. Hammerfall lands. First move opens up the damage. Minus 7 guts, a little bit of withering. Toxic Pollen at 89. Another crit. It's almost as if this move's crit rate is broken or something. Another Toxic Pollen. Hits again. So many guts down. It's still gonna get 45 guts first. Shit looks ridiculous. Yeah. Jabs. Ronald's got enough guts to attack. It's not over yet. He's got a deficit, but it's not over. Toxic Pollen, though. Yikes. Yikes. Bombo is gonna run away with this one, I think. Jab hits. It's not enough to kill. Oh my god. He pushed him back into the Toxic Pollen. Gets another KO. There's the grit. Just saying, I'm not going down like that. I'm not going down like that. But you are, though. So Bombo wins. Meaning that Ronald ties both Bombo and Mamba for first place. If he had won that, he would have been first place overall. But we currently have a 3-way tie for first place. If Mako wins this, we'll have a 4-way tie for first place. Last match of the round robin, we got Macaquinho and we got Ivern. So let me get the prediction started. Ivern needs this win. If Ivern needs this win, he may win on the head-to-head. Maka and Ivern. Okay, predictions live. Make your bets. Maka. 5. How many wins does he have? He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's got 8 wins, and Ivern, number 7, has how many wins? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 6. He's got 6 wins currently. It's not a lot. Do the math again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, He's got 6 wins currently. If he does not 2-0 Maka here, he will not advance. If Maka wins 1 game, he is moving on. Prediction is closing in 5 seconds. Here we go. Grab throw hits at 64. Bad start. But Ivern has a lot of guts. Toxic arrows would be huge here. He does not go for it. Goes for headbutt instead. Still not a bad play, but Maka does have a lot of defense. There's a lot of anger potentially built up in this monkey. Minus 15 guts. Ooh, there we go. His guts rate is about the same as Ivern's is with anger. Here's the leaf cutter again. Again, going to do a little bit of damage, but he's closer to 45 than his opponent is. There's the roll assault. That's a KO. And I already spoiled it, but you know what that means. You already know what that means. Game 2. Just can't grit to save his life. That happens. I don't know why. We saw Matmore's monster in his jungler in the Freshman Cup not get anger a single time until top 8. For whatever reason. He had minus 100 base nature. He was the worst he could have possibly been. Better write that down on the spreadsheet. Maka getting slapped a little bit. But this is a victory lap for him. I think that fighting spirit he had, that will to win, has disappeared a little bit. That's a lot of withering toxic arrows. Probably going to win Ivern the game on that. I don't see Maka coming back from this. He's going to need crit roll assault after Ivern whiffs something. And Maka has a guts lead. That's really the only way this can happen. Here comes the headbutt, though. Knock down the little monkey. The poor little monkey. Game 3. Again, just a formality, but, you know, wins are better than losses. How much is left of the tournament? This is the last round. The last game of the last match of the last round of the round robin. And then we will be moving to top 8 after a quick break. Leaf gun. A little damage. I love Leaf gun's animation. I love how the leaf like does like the little droop down to the ground after it hits. When's the next stream? Sunday. Sunday will be the next stream. The first 2 weeks of the league will be, maybe first 3 weeks of the league are going to be all Monster Rancher tournaments. And then I may turn Wednesdays into something else. But we'll see. I have a lot of games to go through. And if Ivern got top 4, I still don't think he would have advanced. He kind of has a rough matchup against a few of them. Maka just chilling. Misses the roll assault at 69. Ivern saying that's not nice. You know what is nice? His headbutt. Just enough to win. Ivern wins 2-1. Which means that Maka advances. Hate to see it. Saddest story ever told. Cannot believe this has happened. Alright, see you later, man. Okay. Let's finalize this shit. Let's make it official. How many more do I have? Did I make too many? I made way too many of these X's and O's, but that's okay. Ivern wins. Put that in the wrong spot. That's okay. You said y'all 3 times in 3 comments as peak southerner. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Let's delete those. Delete-o. Okay. I guess that it was when you joined the Discord. Don't compare me to JP. Damn. Ouch. Okay, so let's take a look at our top 4. Date of your first tournament? That was close. I think I said that. Somebody watch the VOD. Let me know. Yeah, so Mango, Ronald, and Bombo all have a tie for first. Maka is in 4th place. So that is our top 4. But what are the seeds? We need to see who's in first. Mango. It's number 3. How many does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Literally the most you can have for someone who went 5 and 2 is 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. So he will be first seed guaranteed unless somebody he lost to, aka Bombo, went ahead. Okay, let's see. Ronald is next. He is number 4. Ronald has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 wins. And Bombo has, he's number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wins. Is that right? Let me recount that. 1, 2, yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. So we got Mango in first place, Bombo in second, and then we have Ronald Servo in third and Macaquinho in fourth. So that is our top 4. We're going to have Mango versus Maca, and then we're going to have Ronald and Bombo. So I'm going to make up that final bracket, and we'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back, folks. I'm showing you the wrong screen. One sec. A weird double transition. You were here to witness it. You're a lucky person. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to Monster Rancher Battle League Week 1C. This is our top 4 of the day. Top 2 of these monsters will be moving on to B rank, never to be seen again in C rank. The highest, most illustrious honor of moving on in their very first week in the league. We've got Mango Mamba belonging to Vibra Buns versus Macaquinho belonging to Matmore, and then we've got Ronald Servo belonging to Stardust versus Bombo belonging to Tix. So let's get started. I will update bracket as we go along. First match. Voice match. We got Mango Mamba. And we got the monkey. Mr. Monkey. Macaquinho. So, who do you like? I say it a lot. I mean it every time. Mango Mamba, Macaquinho. Only a couple of chances left to bet. If you're a gambling man, you want to win some points to be able to annoy the chat with Seizure Procedure or the other animations. Anal point chanimations is what I was going to say, which is a spoonerism, and I caught myself and decided not to say it. But either way. Mango Mamba and Maca. Pretty one-sided on Mamba. Mamba does have the withering, so I can see why you would go that way. He also does have more life than Maca. Maca does have a little bit of defense, meaning that if Mango is only using his power techs, Maca may stand a bit of an advantage. The skill discrepancy is also very important to consider. 477 skill means that Maca's not really going to be dodging anything. He may dodge a couple of things, but Mango's probably going to be sitting around 80% or more most of the time. Anyway. Here we go. Roll assault at 70%. That misses. Wow. So Nega has classic good monster syndrome of having like the world's shittiest basic techs. And Ape is the opposite. Ape has very good basics. It's just the rest of Ape is not great. But Thwack and Belly Punch are among the worst basic techs in the game. They have terrible hit rates. They don't do any damage. I think they're buffed to do a little bit more withering than normal. But yeah, they're just not good. But then again, like, I mean, everything else Naga has in its move kit is completely busted, so it makes sense. Poison gas landing again. 14 seconds left. I don't even think Maka can build up 45 guts with the time that's left. Definitely can't get now. It's his twice in a row. Oh my god, there's the kill. Poison gas is going to be rough for the monkey. Poison gas, I'm surprised how much work poison gas is doing, because normally low damage withering is not really a good strat. It can work occasionally, but this is like such a fringe case, right? Where like everybody in the entire tournament has really shitty guts rates. A lot of the time, it's not going to pay off the way it's been paying off. Also, Naga's intelligence techs were made purposely fairly powerful. Poison gas, not so much. But the sharp techs were made purposely powerful because his other stuff is so good that there's absolutely no reason to ever use intelligence. So he's just good. Everything he's got is good. That's why you abandoned your Naga? Well, looks like you made a mistake. Whack. Lands again. Maka still in the lead though, gets anger, but Mango Mamba has a lot of guts. Poison gas at 96. Ooh, big crit there, and that is going to lock Maka out from being able to attack again. Doubt this strat will work for the high ranks. That's the thing, it doesn't need to. Only needs to work once. And you get the chance to rebuild. Rematch? No. That was pretty one-sided, I'm not gonna lie. So were the bets. So nobody made much money. And next up, we got Stardust's monster, Ronald Servo. And Dick's monster, He Who Shall Not Be Named. It's not a thing I'm not allowed to say, you know? It's not like a massive slur or anything. It feels weird saying it as, like, it's not part of my culture, you know? We got Ronald, we got Bombo. Place your bets. Okay. Updating bracket real quick. RQ. Updating bracket RQ. 30 seconds left. Thank you guys once again for tuning into this stuff. I know you guys have been looking forward to the league. I've been looking forward to it. It's been going great so far. So, made a couple of mistakes on channel points, but other than that, nothing too big. Gonna win, give him the boof? Damn. He's set now. He's gonna win the whole thing. Okay. Ronald Bombo, here we go. Oh my god, the angry hammerfall doing 7 withering. He giving him skunk and he know it. That's why he's using those power techs. He's like, I don't like that shit. My friends have better shit than that, Dad. Seed gun hits. Toxic pollen hits too, minus 46 guts. Big wither. Big Bill Withers over here. My friend. Toxic pollen hits again, another 48 guts down. It's almost as if that move is bugged and has a very high chance to crit. No, he's from West Virginia. Goes for it again, misses. Doesn't matter, but you know, it's cool to see high percent misses. Bombo up 1 game. Hammerfall hits. That's 4 guts, a little bit of withering there. Missing laser cutter there would have ruined it for Ronald. Yeah. So he's got anger. He's building up his guts as quick as he can, but he needs to move out of that slot, and he does not. That might be it. 40 seconds left on the clock. It's not over. Not over. but he's in trouble. If he hits a slap or two, he's probably not going to be able to get enough guts. Another Toxic Pollen, bro. He's playing the game. We got Bill Withers, Steve Harvey, and Brad Paisley, and Don Knotts. I almost tried a Don Knotts voice, but I don't know. I don't think Jesus is from West Virginia, JP. That's just an urban legend. Bombo wins it. Bombo wins it. Chips went whoosh. Happens. Sometimes chips go whoosh. We got Monkey and Man of Steel. Let's take a look at the bracket. Don Knotts is in your game tag and Smash. Don Knottsberry Farms. So we got winners finals. We got losers round 1 that we got to play. So we're gonna play this out, and then after that, every match going forward will be best 3 out of 5. We got the Monkey. Monkey from Matmore, and here comes a robot. A little robot. And Knott's Farms, and my butt's too big to fit in the rides. That's me yelling. That's such a... Dude, Shaq tweets are so fucking funny. What was the one that you retweeted the other day? I saw it. It was like, yo, I'm here at... Dude, it was so fucking funny. He was like, yo, I'm here at Six Flags. Let me know if you're here, or something like that. Oh my god. It wasn't Six Flags, but like that was the gist of the tweet. Maka and Ronald. I'm at my Busch Gardens feeding giraffes with the family, and he kissed. Let me know if you're here with me. Oh my god. Oops, my bad. Accidentally pressed the button twice. You got 50 seconds on the bet. Don't worry. You missed nothing. Still says ready. Jumped the gun a little bit, but we're okay. Dude, Shaq's old tweets are so funny, man. And that shit has like... It had like 10 likes. Like, the guy's got 15 million followers. Okay, I think we're good. Let me check Stream Manager. There we go. Roll assault hits. That's a lot of damage. Your favorite old 50-cent tweet is the one my grandma told me to take out the trash, and I said, fuck this. Yeah, I love that. It's so good. Dude does not care. Low kick misses at 88%. Monkey not about that life. Quack at 76. Big smoosh. Look at that. Look at how small the monkey is. Doing a little dance on him. Monkey up in game 1. Yeah, Rihanna saying Super fucking Mario is pretty funny too. It's no Tekken. No, it's no Tekken. Dude, Vin Diesel's old Facebook is so funny. It's so good. Have you guys seen that? I know obviously Tix has, but you have to like search for like old Vin Diesel posts. They're so fucking funny. He has the funniest filters on it, and it just says shit like live every day as if it's your last in like script font. Oh my god, with just like a headshot of him. They're so fucking good. They're the best. Wait, one of the best ones is Hank from Breaking Bad. 3 sex gifts. Yeah, that one was good too. Ronald Servo gets the win. That reminds me of the Hot Dad song where old boomers on Facebook would go to the Google Chrome Facebook page, like the Facebook page for Google Chrome, the app, and type stuff in, thinking it's a search engine. What is this? Oh my god, Maka lands it. We're gonna throw that on screen, whatever it is, once we're done this. Let's take a look. Oh my god, the noise I made probably didn't even get picked up by the mic there, because I didn't think it was a human voice. Oh my god. Oh, the kick. The slaps, though. Big slaps. It's not enough. Maka can attack again. Here comes the laser cutter at 64. Ronald misses. Maka has a good shot to win this. 74 on roll assault. Goes for grab throw. His least accurate move, and it misses. Both monsters can attack. There's 13 seconds left. Next hit will win. Next hit will move a monster forward. Loser goes home. Thwack hits at 77. Does Ronald get grit? He does. He's going to have 1 second left. Does he do anything with it? He can attack. He doesn't do anything. Maka wins. Maka wins. Rematch? No. Okay. So Maka wins 2-1. We're moving on to our best of threes. But first, let me do something real quick. Okay, 1 sec. We'll figure this out. You know, when you're right, you're right. You really do love this planet. There we go. We're into our winners finals. We've got... So Matt's still in it, by the way. Matt Moore's monster has made top 3. Mr. Servo gets top 4, but does not advance this week. Diesel do be loving our planet, you know. It's what he's about. But we got Bombo and we got Mango. Okay. Prediction. Like Mango, you like Bombo. You got 1 minute. Get your bets in. You take that off a different screen. We're good now. Is it from a news article? Is it a news article about his Facebook? I need to... This is going to be a channel point animation at some point. We got to make this into a channel point animation. You think with those wings, like where do you find the clip art for that? This is so funny. Do you think, okay, what's the over under on him actually paying for the assets versus him or somebody that he's like close to just like stealing assets? My final message. Goodbye. Farewell, friends. Goldman. It was my mission to protect the life cycle. Okay, Mango Mamba and Bombo. Here we go. accidentally closed my stream manager because I was so perplexed by the goings on. Bombo off to a good start. Oh no, more big withering. Bombo wins this if he stays far away. That's what it comes down to. Thwack misses at 80. That's pretty big. I really do love our planet. I love how he says it as if it's like in response to something. Like someone's like, Vin Diesel, you don't love our planet. Get out of here. He's like, no, brother. I really do love our planet. And that's why in Fast and Furious 10, I'm going to the moon. Because I do not want to pollute it with my car's exhaust. Bombo wins game 1, by the way. There's a whole Monster Rancher match happening while we're talking about this. I don't know if you guys were aware. This is best of 3, though. Bombo currently up at 1-0. Anger right away. Tail Assault. Angry Tail Assault. Minus 16 guts and a shit ton of damage. Planet's creatures. Why do they fight? I can't do it. What's a Vin Diesel? He's kind of got like a stupid... Kind of sounds stupid, but like it's also very deep. I can't do it. It's like when you're trying to do a vocal fry. That's just like his voice, but like also dumb. Doesn't sound like a... I don't think it's gonna get picked up in my mic because I have the noise reduction set so high. But like, just so you guys know, I'm not attempting to do a good Vin Diesel. I'm working through how to sound like him, you know? This is not a voice I'm proud of. 1-1 going into game 3. It's like a mashed potatoes tried to communicate. It's like when you're making oatmeal or like grits or something, and most of the water has evaporated and it's like bubbling, and it's just making like fart noises. Slap at 98. Big withering there. Keeping him in check. Talks like a character who got hit with one of those sleeping darts is about to pass out. He's like a less ethnic, more tired Sylvester Stallone. Yeah, he's the Iron Giant. The Iron Giant's just his normal voice. Superman. Dude, how does he just survive with voice at that low of a register? Like, he walks by and he says, like, how do you do? And people are like, holy fuck, where's that earthquake coming from? Mango Mamba gets angry, but it's too little too late. Bombo up 2-1. Have you heard his singing? I feel like I have, but I don't remember. Man has no shame. He doesn't care. This is what truly not giving a fuck looks like. This right here. This is what not giving a fuck looks like. He does exactly what he thinks looks cool and what he wants to do, and he doesn't give a shit about you peons, you Untermensch. Minus 55 poison gas, that's spooky. Moana? Did Rock do the voice of Moana? Moana? He sang that song. Ba 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 ba. I don't remember the words, but every single bat mitzvah I worked at over the last 5 years has that song playing. Can't believe The Rock sang that song. He's Maui, like the island of Maui. He's the entire island? Wild. I haven't seen Moana. Can't tell apart the racially ambiguous muscle men of Hollywood. It's an important skill to have. 2-2, we're going to game 5. This whole day has been off the rails with commentary. I'm sorry if you came here for good commentary, because this was not it today. Today was a conversation about stuff. About politics, about Vin Diesel. This is Facebook specifically. We learned The Rock sang that song from Moana. I don't know how he got his voice that high, but good for him. He's got range. What is an island but a giant rock? That makes a lot of sense. It's a very good point for you. Very good point. You know what's funny though is like the Rocky is a legitimately good actor. He gets put in a lot of garbage because I feel like the Scorpion King kind of fucked him a little bit. But like in a lot of his movies, like the movie is really crap, and then he puts on like a hell of a performance. Wombo running away with this one. Mango needs something big here, but it's not going to happen. Yeah, I saw him just fucking rip the gate, and he posted it on Insta like, haha, oops, couldn't get into my house. Bombo gets into the house. He moves on to rank B. Whether or not he wins the entire tournament is to be seen, but he will be advancing. So that means we are taking a look at our losers finals. We have Maka and we have Mango. Maka Mango. It's a Jamba Juice drink, I think. That's who does that one. I gotta make a channel point reward based on the monster of whoever wins season 2, I think. Okay, prediction is live. We're going to say goodbye to Vin Diesel for now, but not forever. It is not goodbye. It is just farewell. We both love the planet. Maybe we'll put him down here. What if I put him in the booth with me? What if he co-commentates? Yeah, we'll do that. He's just chilling. He's having a good time. Oops. There we go. There. Good Vin. Just me and my boy Vin, vibing. Not an iPhone in sight. 10 seconds left. Get your bets in. Every time I think of like how to do a Vin Diesel accent, it just ends up as like Rocky. And my voice isn't nearly deep enough a register to do it justice for either of them already. So I'm gonna spare you guys. Maka versus Mango. This is for a chance at grand finals. Loser will be going home and we'll have to fight again. Poison gas misses. Whack hits though. Mongo Mamba. I don't know, I turned into the count there, but Mango Mamba was almost down for the count, but is doing a lot of withering to keep Maka from running away with this one. More poison gases here would be really good for the Naga, just not Naga. Whack hits, -7 guts. Maka's still in this though. He's got a guts lead. 18 guts is very good as a rate if you have more than 50. Roll assault hits at 72. Mango still in it. He's still in it. Goes for a thwack, it misses. Maka is gonna win game number 1. You know what they say, Maka be rolling. It's actually Henry Rollins' brother. That was bad. Ooh. A lot of damage there. They see he rolling. He has some hands down. I do rolling at karaoke all the time. I miss karaoke so much, man. I know y'all be loving this shit right here. That's probably not going to get picked up by the mic particularly well. It doesn't sound like a voice. Fred Durst has his own shit going on. Never done karaoke? Dude, it's so fun. I also can't, like, yell, because it's 11 o'clock at night and I live in an apartment. 1-0 going into game 3. But to do a proper Fred Durst whiny roll-in voice, you gotta emote. I can't do it at the volume that I'm constrained to right now. Only sing karaoke when I'm drunk. I mean, that's a side effect. I've never done it sober on purpose. I'm always drunk eventually. It's so funny because, like, I used to, like... I never did, like, death metal vocals or anything like that. But I used to be in a hardcore band, and I would, like, yell, right? So, that's a skill set I have. I can yell without completely rashing my voice. It still happens sometimes, but, like, I can probably do it for longer, more sustained period of time than most people. I don't have, like, proper training or anything, so I'm still doing damage to myself. But just like Maka's doing damage to Mango, wins game number 3. Am I rocking a mullet? Not on purpose, but everything's in lockdown right now, so my hair is very long. This is the longest my hair has been since high school. Is the monkey advancing? He may be advancing. He needs to advance his way through this fight right now. One time your friends went to a bar and loaded up jukebox with Nickelback and Trapped. You see, Trapped is like fucking huge. If you say anything bad about Trapped, they'll fight with you on Twitter. It's a great way to spend an afternoon. Just be like, hey, Trapped, you fucking suck. And then they'll just like quote tweet you and fucking lose their minds. They're the biggest babies on the planet. It's incredible. I love it. Your Super Pro Cup. Oh no. Unfortunately, Trapped is a milkshake duck. Who would have thought? Whack hits twice. Slap hits. How much damage are we looking at? It's enough. Mango Mamba has one more shot. 3 seconds on the clock. He can attack. He goes for the poison gas. It lands. Mango Mamba. Forces game 5. Or was that game 5? That was game 4. Poison gas hits. Nice 31 guts. Angry boy. Goth Colors Keeper Stoner. Yeah, exactly. Poison gas lands again. Maka is in trouble. That might be it. The double poison gas. Whack hits. Whack hits again. He's angry. Get angry, monkey. Wasn't enough. Mango withers his way into at least second place. Monkey. Have we had an ape advance yet? We've had apes in top 4, but I don't think any of them have advanced yet. Unfortunately for Mr. Monkey, he will not be advancing today, at least. He may in the future. Thank God the Snake Man is gone. Yes, the Snake Man lives to terrorize rank B. So that means we got a rematch. We got Plant. What a weird fucking bracket, right? Like half of them did heavy withering and half of them were just extremely slow guts tanks. Okay, we got Bombo. We got not Maka, we got Mango. Bombo and Mango. Monkey regress crab evolves. Yeah, I saw. Did you see the? Did you get that video thrown into your YouTube recommendations about how all these different creatures evolved into crabs individually. But it's just crab is like peak sentient life form. Or like not even sentient, I suppose, but just peak life form in general. Yes, yeah, it was wild. I watched the whole thing. It's pretty good. Okay, updated bracket. And here we go. We got grand finals. Both of these monsters will be moving on. But who gets first? Who gets second? It matters for points. It matters for elope. And I have a little bit of... I don't want to explain my whole process yet, but elo's going to matter a little bit more this time than it did last time. It mattered for seeding last time, and it's going to matter for seeding this time as well, but in a more significant way. Can't steer a car with those pinchers? Who needs a car? You're a crab. You can climb trees. Cars can't climb trees. Whack hits. A little bit of damages. Angle. Trying to keep things close. Here comes a seed gun. That's going to do a lot. Bombo using the crappiest tech in the game. Just to put an exclamation mark on this, but... Oh, here comes the thwacks. Thwack does not a lot of damage. Slap. Just to run down the clock, almost as if it's a player. And another thwack. Oh my god. Gets angry, but it's too late. Mango wins game 1. Will monsters like Yucky and Ivern have decent seeding since they went 4 and 3? They will. I like how you threw Ivern in there, as if you weren't just talking about yourself. Will will my monster and this other monster have good seeding? I'm really worried about Ivern. That's you. Decent seeding. It means that the better a monster does, the stronger the monster is considered. And when I try to run brackets, I try to make it so it's not all really, really powerful monsters, because that's not fair if we have one bracket of 8 of the best monsters in the entire league having to face off and only top 2 advance, and then 8 of the weakest monsters in the league, and they all have to fight, and 2 of those make it. So you could be 3rd best monster in the league, completely outclassed by number 1 and number 2, and if you have to always fight them, you're never going to advance. And you could, inversely, you could have a really shitty monster, but if all the other monsters in the bracket are shitty, you can advance just by dumb luck, you know? So, that's what seeding means. Seeding means that strong monsters are given some preferential treatment in who they have to fight against. So like your monkey, next time he fights, he will be in a bracket with monsters that are a little bit weaker than him, probably, because he made top 3. And he won't be in a bracket with a bunch of other exceptionally powerful monsters, or monsters that are significantly stronger than it. It was like that in the first season as well. It's just that I have a little algorithm I've made up to make it a little bit more automated, so I don't have to sit there and do it manually every time. Because it was a huge time sink trying to figure out who was fighting who last time. He did Nega last season too, yeah, and it made rank S. And then he picked kind of a wonky build. He was trying something, and it didn't work out for him. Quick 2-2 there. It's 1-2. Yeah, he made Arrakis last time. The Earthkeeper. He did pretty well. One of the best monsters in the league. Mango Mamba. A little bit behind, but both monsters can attack. They both have a lot of guts. Thwack. He loves using Thwack. It's because he's stuck in that slot 1. Angry Slap is going to be huge, minus 22 guts. There's anger for both of them. Both angry boys. Jab is the absolute worst move that Bombo can use at any given time, but especially now. Because in anger, he could have done like minus 80 guts with Pollen. He could have done minus 20 plus with Slap, but he used Jab. Here comes the Toxic Pollen. He gets out of the way. Another one. Ooh, big damage, big withering. I don't know if Mambo's going to have enough. Be just enough. He doesn't do anything, though. Now we got a game 5. Bombo, 1 win away. He's on tournament point. I just realized when you guys had said, like, do you have a mullet? It's because my hood makes it look like my hair is way longer than it is. Like, my hair is long in the back, but it's not like actual mullet. It's just long, unkempt hair. Mr. Mullet Bones, that's me. I should see if I could find my old grade 8 picture, because I had hair like past my shoulders. Ooh, tail assault. Best mullet I've ever seen in real life is at CC's Pizza. I believe it. Oh my god. The tail assaults. Big damage. Into a poison gas. He does not give a fuck. Whoa! Bombo needs something big here. Slap's not going to do it. Withering at this point is not going to do it. He needs those intelligence techs. The anger especially. Another poison gas. Minus 48 guts. No kill, but, you know, it's kind of game over. Got a slap. Slap hits. It's not what you need. It's going to get thwacked. So Mambo. Mamba, sorry, not Mambo. Gets the bracket reset. And here we go. Fun fact, Mamba is just a portmanteau of Mambo and Samba. Because snakes love to dance, as you can see in Naga's idle animation. I always wonder what he's doing. Like, idle animations... I always wondered what monsters are doing in their idle animations. I know they like kind of over animate them to make it look like something's happening. Like with hair, he's doing like the big like, oh, oh, oh. But like you never do that, right? But Naga's is weird. Like he's got like one hand up here, and he's going like whack, 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 wax on, wax off shit. I don't know. I don't get it. And go putting on a clinic though. Here comes another poison gas just to make things fun for his opponent. Seed gun. Oh my god, a crit could have won it, but it did not. Someone dangling a string toy in front of him. Yeah. He's going. He's like batting. He's a little kitty. Mamba. Up game 1 in this bracket reset. Wax, jabs, poison gas. Another poison gas, oh no. Hoping your Pixie gets as lucky as his plan when it comes to arena positioning. It's doing pretty well. It's had a lot of bad rounds, though. It's had a lot of rounds where it just uses jab. Toxic Pollen misses at 88. That's very unfortunate. And there goes its lead. Just like that. Jab hits 11 damage. Big thwacking. Oh, anger to run down the clock. I don't think he needed to do anything. But either way, he's at 2-0 on tournament point. Just one more win. And then the whole thing's over. Mambo wins. Bombo needs 3 wins in a row to make it happen for him. Comes a seed gun, minus 14 guts. Decent amount of damage. Toxic Pollen. Mango has momentum. It's a good thing that's the thing that matters in Monster Rancher. Momentum matters. Bombo's just getting data, you know? You know what they say? The first 6 rounds are data. He's just chilling. He's literally not moving. He's given up. There's the anger. He's like, you know what? I'm going to give you this last one. Mango Mamba wins on the bracket reset. Very even on the betting. But yeah, that's it. Let's take a look at final standings, and we'll play some music. Such an anticlimactic final. It was pretty one-sided, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I don't have enough. I need 1 copy here, and I need 1 copy here. This guy moved down. Plant moved up. And Plant advances to the finals. Okay. Or not the finals. Plant advances to rank B. They both advanced to rank B. It was a fun day. Just realized Vin Diesel is no longer with us. He has joined Paul Walker. Very unfortunate. And this is fitting music. Wait. This isn't fitting music. Hold on. To this. One of these. Not that. We'll get it. What one is it? Oh my god. Unfortunate. We lost Vin Diesel too soon. Up on the big racetrack in the sky. We miss you, Vin. Vince Diesel. Hate to see it. But it happens sometimes. Just like sometimes Nago wins. That's every time Nago wins. But either way. Congratulations, Vibberbuns and Tix. Your monsters move on. Matt Moore and Stardust, better luck next time. Your monsters did well. They did very well. They just did not make top 4. They just did not make top 2. Sorry. Unfortunately. They did make top 4. Family. Vin Diesel. My last message. What the fuck was today? It was a fun bracket. There's a lot going on. But yeah, let's see if we can rate anybody.